Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.
Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.
Flight Sports TV, that's where it's at.
Flight Sports TV.
What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. You already know what it is. It's Flight Sports, man. Listen, we got ourselves a hell of a game right now involving the Los Angeles Lakers and the Phoenix Suns. I got a score 81-79 right now. Playoff implications are on deck. Make no mistake about the situation right now. We're going to get all into it. LBJ and company is trying to get a W. The Phoenix Suns is out here live. We thought we was going to get the KD matchup, but obviously it was a shocking turn of events. Kevin Durant is not ready to go, but it is what it is at the end of the day. We got the Phoenix Suns out there. They got a nice crew out there. It's like I said, it's a 2-point game, 4:21 to go in the third quarter. It's going down. You got Craig out there. They're moving the basketball with Terrence Ross, the veteran, in the mid-range, and he missed it, rebounded by AD. Anthony Davis is live, ladies and gentlemen. He has completely changed, his whole situation. It is what it is at the end of the day. LeBron James out here. They got to get the job done. D'Angelo Russell missed the damn layup and put back by AD himself. Anthony Davis is live, ladies and gentlemen. We got a tie ball game, 81-81, and Anthony Davis is headed to the line for the and one, looking to put the Lakers up by one. You got Malik Beasley out there. The Lakers finally got pieces that fit. Salute to everybody that's in the chat right now. Shout out Rap Guy Reloaded. Yes, we got to get into a whole lot. Playoff implications have went down. Listen, Anthony Davis right now has 13 points, 17 rebounds, shooting 4 of 11 from the field. You cannot make this up. Anthony Davis is balling. We got to give the man major props out here. You know what it is. Shout out my man Roosevelt Green. 81-81, 3:57 to go. The Lakers are up by 1. You already know what it is. You got Lee out there. The Golden State Warriors are up right now over the Kings, 90-73. So you already know what that means. But bottom line, the Lakers have changed their fortune. Nobody expected the Lakers to be in this position. I thought they was going to be in the Wembanyama sweepstakes, even though they didn't have no pick. But they completely switched gears, and I'm telling you, they did. Give them credit. Austin Reeves, oh my goodness, Austin Reeves with the acrobatic shot in the mid-range. The Lakers are up by 4, 84-81. The Phoenix Suns, what are they going to do with the basketball? 3:21 to go in the third. The dribbling in the mid-range. The ball is moving to Lee. Lee is penetrating over Anthony Davis, and he scores it over AD. The Phoenix Suns are down by 1. It's 83-84. Austin Reeves with the rock, crossing half court. Met by Craig. Craig is all over him, playing good defense. Anthony Davis with the rock. Anthony Davis is in the mid-range, posting up on Craig. Is a 1-point game. They doubling Anthony Davis. He looks for the shooter to Brown Jr. for the 3, and he scores it. Brown Jr. Give credit to Brown Jr., man. 87-83. The Los Angeles Lakers are balling. 2:40 to go in the third quarter. Is going down. The Lakers are shooting 54% from the 3-point range. You cannot make this up. Give them major props. You got Terrence Ross to pat. Oh my goodness, good connection in the post. It's 85-87. The Phoenix Suns have cut into this lead. There's a 2-point game. The Lakers got to hold it down. LeBron James is having a seat right now, ladies and gentlemen. Austin Reeves dribbling, screen and roll with AD. Austin Reeves all the way with a floater, and he scores it in the paint over heavy defensive pressure, 85-89. The Los Angeles Lakers are up. 2:05 to go in the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Austin Reeves with 19 points, shooting 9 of 12 from the field, is going down. Phoenix with the rock. They posting up on Anthony Davis. Craig is in the place. They turn it over. AD gets the turnover, and there's a foul. Good defensive play by Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is in the passing lane. He's getting blocks. And Austin Reeves, man, he's very reliable. We headed to commercial break right now, ladies and gentlemen. The Los Angeles Lakers are balling, headed into the play-in scenario. The Golden State Warriors are up right now, ladies and gentlemen. So we never know how all this is going to shake out, but it is what it is at the end of the day. The Los Angeles Lakers have put themselves in prime position to be successful. Right now, the Los Angeles Lakers are up 89-85. Anthony Davis has 14 points, 17 rebounds. LeBron James tonight, 9 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. This is a tight game that they need to get. They need to seal this in the bag. Like I said, you want to roll into whatever scenario you're rolling into, you want to roll in hot. The last thing you want to do is roll in stumbling and bumbling. So this is a good game to win no matter what's going on with the Golden State Warriors. You can't get caught up in what other teams are doing. You understand? You can only control what you can control. So that's what the Lakers need to do. And tonight they can control this game. You want to get this W. That's all I'm going to let the people know right now. And the way things are going, Phoenix, they could get it done. Let's take a look at the standings out west. Teams are locked up right now on both sides. Teams are getting locked up on the east. Teams are getting locked up on the west, ladies and gentlemen. We got to get all into it. The Los Angeles Lakers are 8th right now with a record of 41-39. The Pelicans with a record of 42-39. The Pelicans just got a big W tonight over the New York Knicks. I seen that game. That was crucial. So the Lakers, this is going to be crazy. After tonight, they'll be tied possibly with New Orleans if they could figure things out. The Warriors looking like they're going to lock up that 6th seed. So the Lakers look playing down. So no matter what, the Lakers going to be a threat no matter where they are. They've been a threat all year long. Now it's time to put it into fruition. You heard what the great Isaiah Thomas said, and I'm talking about the legendary Isaiah Thomas from the Bad Boy Pistons. He stated that the Los Angeles Lakers, no team right now wants to face the Lakers. You got the top teams right now shaking in their boots with the thought of LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and company rolling into their building. It's going to be a scary sight, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming back from commercial break. Let me know who y'all got tonight. This game could go either way. I got the Los Angeles Lakers. Make no mistake about the situation. Shout out Lamont Simmons. Salute to everybody in the chat. It's going down. Lakers are trying to steamroll and stomp their way into the play-in and be successful when they get there. I really think they can get it done, in my humble opinion. Let's see what the Lakers got. Is 1:53 to go in the third quarter. The Lakers are up by 4. Let's see if they can close this quarter and have a strong fourth quarter showing. Let's see what the Lakers are built with. You have Austin Reeves with the rock right now. He's getting double teamed. Kick out to Rui Hachimura for 3, and he scores it. Rui Hachimura is on the board. The Lakers on a 16-4 scoring run right now. The score is 85-92. The Lakers are stepping on them right now. You got Landry Shamet penetrating, and he turns it over. Brown Jr. to Malik Beasley. Malik Beasley penetrating, and he's fouled. Malik Beasley's headed to the line for 2 shots. The score is 85-92. Good, ferocious play by Malik Beasley. Malik Beasley had, like I said, they finally got players that fit. I like what Beasley is doing. Out of all the pieces, I think Malik Beasley is like probably going to play the most crucial, especially in the playoffs. He's going to hit big shots. He's going to get them into prime positions. When LeBron needs these kickouts, Malik Beasley has 19 points, about to score 20 plus. This is the kind of firepower that they have. Things just wasn't working out with Russell Westbrook. You've seen that. It wasn't a good fit. Malik Beasley hits the first free throw. These are the players that LeBron James need. He needs to be surrounded by great shooting. And right now, he's got that with Rui and these dudes. Reeves, seriously, you can't make this up. Let's go. You got guys sitting down on the bench right now. LeBron James, I don't believe he's playing anymore for the rest of the night. I'm not 100% sure. By the looks of things, the Lakers are on an 18-4 run. They stepping on stuff right now. Anthony Davis is taking the seat. The Lakers are up by 9. Lee in the mid-range, and he missed it. Rebounded by Rui Hachimura. Rui Hachimura gives it to Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves coming up half court, penetrating on Lee. You got a screen to Rui Hachimura. Rui Hachimura posting up, and he fades, and he misses it. Rebounded by the Phoenix Suns. Phoenix is pushing it up the floor. Landry Shamet with the rock, met by Malik Beasley as he crossed half court. You got a screen coming with the big man, number 11, and he converts. The Phoenix Suns are not done yet. What happened? What the ref just called? It's 87-94 right now. Phoenix is not done yet. Let's see. We got a whole quarter of basketball. You know, the Lakers gotta get this game. You know, the last thing you want to do is, you know, roll into the play-in, you know, stumbling, roll in hot, because it could be a one-game scenario. You know, you don't know who got home court. You don't know what's going on. You don't know how it's gonna shake out. You got a screen with Reeves and Gabriel. Oh, Shamet got picked. Uh, good play by Brown Jr. He saves it, and with an up and under. The score is 87-96. The Los Angeles Lakers are up on them right now. Terrence Ross with a big time pass to the big man, and they score it 89-96. 4 seconds to go in the third quarter. Austin Reeves coming up half court. He's penetrating, and he shoots a 3, and he bricks it. The Los Angeles Lakers are scoring well out there right now, ladies and gentlemen. We headed to commercial break. The Los Angeles Lakers are balling, man. Anthony Davis is showing great leadership. Reeves, you having a great outing from my man Malik Beasley. He's been a great sighting ever since the trade initially happened. I knew it was going to be great for him. They got some great pieces from Minnesota, you know, that was kind of in the rough. You know, guys like D'Angelo Russell, never really appreciated in his career, bounced around. Obviously, he had that situation, you know, with the texting with Nick Young. The way he's played, he's made an all-star game since then. He's pretty much put that stuff behind him. Nobody remembers him for that, you know, in my humble opinion. When's the last time people even talked about that situation? You know, that shows you the growth of him as a player. So we got to give him major props on that. You know, nonetheless, LeBron James, you know, he's going to play a pivotal role for them. I like what they're doing with him. You know, LeBron needs to try to sneak in some rest, because you want LeBron James 100% guns blazing. If they was to face the New Orleans Pelicans, they're going to step on the New Orleans Pelicans. I think once they get into a scenario where the game actually matters, okay, the scoreboard is 0-0. The record of whatever happened in the regular season is over. Once they get to the play-in, everybody's record is 0-0. You understand? And I think that's when the Lakers going to capitalize, because at some point this season, the Lakers were stumbling and bumbling, but they figured out, they pressed the button and said, it's on now. It's time to play for real. And everything has been taken off ever since. So I think that's what they need, to get to a scenario where the score is 0-0 in terms of the records, and they're going to take off like they're taking off right now. They're going to be a dangerous team for whoever. I mean, I'm telling you, if they get matched up against one of these young teams that don't know what they're doing, I'm telling you, this could be a scary sight. They're going to push whoever they face, whether that's the number 1 seed, the 2 seed, the 3 seed. I'm telling you, they're going to push whoever. That first round matchup, whoever get the Lakers is going to be nervous. I'm telling you, the Nuggets too. Mike Malone don't like the way the Nuggets have been playing, you know, so we don't know how this is going to shake out, you know, but after tonight, hopefully we get some more clarity. You know, the season is fastly approaching, is over. You know, so we, like I said, no matter what, the Lakers are going to an extended season. We headed back from commercial break. We got fourth quarter basketball ahead of us right now, ladies and gentlemen. Big time play coming from everybody in Los Angeles right now. Everybody's balling. Austin Reeves, like I said, Beasley, Landry Shamet with the rock right now. Fourth quarter has just started. It's 89-96. Lee scores a 3 for the Phoenix Suns. The score is 92-96. You got Austin Reeves playing point guard right now, coming up half court, being picked up by Landry Shamet. You already know what it is. LeBron James is on the floor. He's not done. LBJ is on. Landry Shamet steps into a three. He missed it. Rebounded. Rebounded by Phoenix. Terrence Ross with the rock. Kicks it to Lee. Lee is penetrating in the mid-range. Lee all the way to the paint. And he scores it. 94-96. 2-point game. LeBron James is with the rock. It's time to take control. LBJ is on the floor. He is thrown out of play right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what happens. Wyndon Gabriel, LeBron James, step back three-pointer. In and out. Rebounded by Phoenix. It's Phoenix basketball. Let's go. LeBron James, ball is 11:06 to go in the fourth quarter. Come on, LeBron. LeBron, they got to seal this game. LeBron James only has 9 points, 3 of 12 from the field tonight. This is the time where LeBron could take his game to the next level. You got Landry Shamet kicking it out. You got a moving screen. Okay. Lakers basketball. The Phoenix Suns turn it over. The big man for Phoenix, Landau, he a little too overzealous out there. You got Monty Williams. He's not happy with that call. But, pardon me, yes, Laker basketball. Rui Hachimura inbounding it. 2, my man Austin Reeves. You got a screen coming with Gabriel. Austin Reeves coming up half court, met by defensive pressure. LBJ is on the floor. He's posted up. He's got the rock. You already he's getting the isolation in the mid post. He's faking. He's jabbing. The double team is coming. He's surveying the floor. He turns it over. LeBron James looking for Austin Reeves, throws the basketball in the goddamn stands. A little too overzealous out there for Mr. LeBron James. They don't know what's going on out there. They got to wake up. It's 94-96. You know what's going on. It's Flight Sports TV. We got a major game. Damian Lee with the rock to Terrence Ross. Terrence Ross all the way in the mid-range, and he scores it. We have a tie basketball game, ladies and gentlemen. We have a tie game. LeBron James with the rock coming up half court. Screen coming with Gabriel. LeBron James doesn't take the screen. He wants the screen again with Gabriel. He takes it. He's going on Landau. He penetrates, fade in the mid-post, and he scores it. LeBron James scores the basketball. Lakers are up by 2, 96-98. You got a good basketball. Lee post screen and roll with Landau. Lee fade. He missed it. Pass. The Phoenix Suns did not make the three-ball. Landau couldn't get the rebound. Austin Reeves with it. Austin Reeves coming. Austin Reeves shaking and baking. Austin Reeves mid-range shot, and he misses it, but he's going to the line for 2 shots. It's a big-time game going on right now. Austin Reeves is so tough, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I'm telling you, that was a good play by LeBron James. You know, LeBron he know what he got to do. You know, it's time to win. They right now, Phoenix, they trying to wipe them out. Despite Phoenix sitting out their guys, you know, they're playing tough. You've seen what happened in these other games. Even Dallas, we're going to get into that shortly. Dallas lost a tough one, you know, but it is what it is at the end of the day. Austin Reeves just missed a free throw. It's 96-98, 9:39 to go in the fourth quarter. Austin Reeves looking to put the Lakers up more. Let's see if they can seal this game headed into the tail end of the fourth quarter. These 9 minutes is going to be crucial. Austin Reeves, he hits the first one, 99-96. Reeves isn't happy out there. Let's go. It's time to seal it. 20 points for Austin Reeves, 21 for Austin Reeves. Landau, he inbounds. Phoenix is coming up the floor. They're down by 4 with 9:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Lee screen. You got Landau. They're looking for Landau. The Phoenix Suns, they shoot a mid-range and they miss it. LeBron James rebounded, coming up. He's met by pressure. LeBron penetrating all the way in the paint, and he couldn't make it. He missed the layup with no foul. LeBron should have got the call right there, but he didn't get it. LeBron got to get up. See, LeBron was out there complaining, but thank God it didn't cost him. Austin Reeves gives it to LeBron. LeBron scores it. Let's go. LeBron was basically cherry picking. You know, he was sitting in the back, you know, the whole time when that was going on. It didn't make no damn sense. LeBron is complaining to the ref. But that was a good play from the Lakers. And then you got this guy, Anthony Davis, coming up there trying to figure out what's going on. I need to see that play one more time. But they're complaining about a foul call. The score, the Lakers are up by 6, 96-102. You know, so, I mean, this is a good game. The Los Angeles Lakers continue the ball. And like I said, headed into the postseason, this is it's not 96 to 102, ladies and gentlemen. Austin Reeves 21 points. LeBron James coming back with a resurgence, 13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. This is major for him. So this need to continue the play that they're doing, and they're gonna be straight. D'Lo 15 points tonight. Remember Malik Beasley coming off the bench with 21 big buckets. The Phoenix Suns is balling. They got some standout guys. Obviously, Josh Okogie has played well for him tonight. And like I said, the list goes on. Craig has 16 points. Biombo chipped in with 4. Shamit with 7. Cameron Payne with 13 big buckets. So they getting just effort all the way around, because obviously Phoenix, they're locked up. They pretty much are going to rest their guys. As you can see, teams, if they could get some rest. And this is a double-edged sword, like we stated before. We don't know. We really don't know what's the right formula, in terms of rest or taking a, not I mean playing. I mean we don't know. My situation with rolling as hot as ever. Rolling with momentum. I think sometimes you've seen it. Where teams have locked up the top seed or wherever they at, and they just take rest, and before you know it, I mean, it's just they're not in a great situation for whatever the reason is. But it is what it is at the end of the day. We got Los Angeles Lakers basketball right now. We're coming back from commercial break. Salute to everybody that's in the chat. Let me know who y'all got tonight. The Lakers are up by 6 in a big time game. You have playoff implications on deck all around the league right now. Is a major situation going on. Let me know what's your thoughts on the Lakers headed into the play, and how dangerous are they? Because everybody does believe that they're going to be a serious threat come playoff time or wherever they land. So it's going to be interesting to see where they land at the end of the day. But we coming back from commercial break. I got a score 96 to 102. I got Lee with the rock. LeBron James, he gets the rebound. You got my man D'Angelo Russell with the rock. D'Angelo Russell sits shaking and baking. Screen coming with Anthony Davis. D'Angelo Russell almost turns the basketball over. A little too overzealous, ladies and gentlemen. The score is 8. Pardon me, it's 8:38. Lakers still up by 6. Salute to everybody in the chat. Rap God Reloaded, Lamont Simmons, and everybody. Let me know who y'all got tonight. It's not too late to put y'all picks in. You got it. Oh, man, that was a big time miss. Landau to Ross. Terrence Ross for 3. He missed it. Rebounded by Anthony Davis. Rui Hachimura with the rock. Rui Hachimura coming up half court. He's penetrating all the way to the cup, and he scores it. The Lakers are up by 8 right now. The Lakers are rolling. 8:10 to go in the fourth quarter. How will this game shake out? This is a major game right here. Like I said, Phoenix really don't need this. This is why the Lakers need to play. Even though Phoenix is playing this game to win, they're not giving them nothing. So that's definitely something to point out. They're not giving them anything. LeBron James with the rock. He's shaking and baking right now. Screen coming with AD. LeBron James in the mid-range. He's backing out on Landau. He want the isolation. You know what this means. Here come the 3. Oh, he kicks it out to Beasley. Back to LeBron. LeBron for 3. And he scores it. That's like patented LeBron James, that play right there. He wanted that 3 all the whole time, and he made it. 96 to 107. LeBron James with 16 points. Started off the game very slow, starting to make a little comeback offensively. Just got to seal his game. 7:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Malik Beasley, they're gonna close out on Malik Beasley. They're not gonna allow this guy to just run up the 3-point and just go crazy. That's not happening. They slowing all that down. So it is what it is at the end of the day. We got so much good basketball on right now. Even like I said, the Golden State Warriors is in a crazy game right now with the Sacramento Kings. They're up. They're looking like they're gonna seal that one. So, like I said, that's playoff implications for the Los Angeles Lakers. You got Malik Beasley for 3. He missed it. Phoenix Suns, they tipped it out of bounds. It's Laker basketball. The Lakers are up by 9. Pardon me. The Lakers are up by 11. Whoa. I mean, they really violating them. It's 7:02 to go in the fourth quarter. D'Angelo Russell is on the floor, inbounding it to LeBron James. LeBron James guarded by Craig in the post. LeBron, he gets double penetrated. He gives it to Malik Beasley. He misses the top of the key three. Rebounded by T. Ross. He's coming up half court as the PG. He kicks it out to Craig. Craig misses a three. Rebounded by Rui Hachimura, but the ref has called a foul on the floor. The score is 96 to 107. What are they going to do? 6:46 to go in the fourth quarter. This is a crazy game. It's not over. It's not over by any stretch. But you got Golden State looking like they sealed up this game. So I don't know, really, like I said, if it even matters right now for the Lakers. So it is what they playing the hell out this game. Craig penetrating, kicks it out for three, and they missed it. But Craig rebounds it and he scores it. Big time putback by Phoenix. We are not done. It's 98 to 107. 6:25 to go in the fourth quarter. LeBron James coming up. He's posting up. You know the double team is coming. You know the double. Oh, LeBron James penetrating all the way. Yep, the double team came to kicked out the AD for three, and he missed it, but it was rebounded and put back by Rui Hachimura. Remember what I told you: pieces that fit. 98 to 109. Rui Hachimura with 9 big buckets, 4-7 from the field. T. Ross kicks it to Craig, back to Landau, back to Lee. Lee all the way in the paint, kicks out for three. What the ref called? I mean, it's crazy. It looked like it was a turnover. The Phoenix just turned it over. I don't even know what the hell just happened, but it's not over yet. The Lakers get the basketball back. That was a big time putback from Torian Craig. LeBron James with the rock. 98 to 109. 5:40 to go in the fourth quarter. LeBron James spin move. LeBron, he shoot. Oh man, that was ugly. LeBron James just missed it. Lee gets it to T. Ross to Landau. Phoenix, they score it. They down by 9. The Los Angeles Lakers call a timeout. Phoenix looking like they're going on a run. It's time to slow things down. I'm looking at the Sacramento Kings. Like tonight, they locked up some seedings, and look, they sitting, they resting their guys. I want to know how that's gonna bode well for them when it comes to the playoffs, because they sit. This is a young team. I think they need to roll in hot. It's fish grease, but they sitting people, they getting rest. I don't know how that's gonna work out for them, but that's crazy to see. They could be playing each other actually, if I'm not mistaken. They're up there shaking each other's hands and stuff like that. Golden State will wipe the floor with this team. I'm telling you, I wanted the Los Angeles Lakers to play them, because I know that they could beat the Kings. The Kings could be had. Just remember I told you that. Golden State, they looking like they're gonna lock up that seed. Sacramento, all but I believe locked up the third. So I mean, they hugging out there in Sacramento. We're on a commercial break right now. Let's see what the Los Angeles Lakers do. Do they seal this game? Right now, you do have Phoenix on a scoring run, so they're definitely packing that punch. So they got to definitely just maintain. This is going to be a maintaining situation. The Lakers got to know how to win and play with a lead, especially with some of these new players. It is what it is. It's Flight Sports TV. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody that's rocking with me. You already know what it is. Big time game. We're in the middle of a commercial break right now. The Los Angeles Lakers changed their fortune. That's all we gotta. That's all you can really say. As much as you want to probably discredit them, and they were the laughing stock. They became the laughing stock of the league, and then out of nowhere they became, a threat for whatever reason. They are a threat now. So give them major props. So give them major props, man. I wish we would have got the Kevin Durant situation, because it was supposed to be LeBron James versus Kevin Durant. But for whatever reason we didn't get that. But it's all right. It's all good. Shout out CWE Suns Valley. Lakers need Warriors to lose to Blazers to get a top 6 seed. Not happening. I mean, let's see. Let's see, man. It's not over. The Lakers just got to control what they could control. Is that My bad. It looked like I just seen a commercial with this crazy shit. We coming back from commercial for the Los Angeles Lakers. Give major props to Malik Beasley, Austin Reeves. They got snipers. Rui has hit some threes out there. I mean, Lonnie Walker. Lakers 15 to 31 from 3-point range. We got D'Angelo Russell to Brown Jr. He's money from three as well. Brown Jr. posting up on T. Ross. Oh, he going ferocious. He tried to hit him with a fade. Oh man, Craig almost tipped it in for the Lakers. Craig with the rock. He gives it to Lee. Lee is being picked up by D'Angelo Russell. You got Damian Lee. He gives it to my man Craig. Landau coming with the screen. We got Lee with the rock. Landau. The turnover. Brown Jr. Brown Jr. coming all the way. Oh, Brown Jr. got blocked, but Rui Hachimura was there for the putback. 100 to 101. Pardon me, 100 to 111. Terrence Ross. Oh, to Landau. Oh, that was a foul. Yeah, Landau was fouled. Phoenix is headed to the line for 2 shots, looking to put him back, only down by single digits. So with 4:34 to go, there's a lot more basketball to be played. It's not over yet. Right now the standings, the Warriors right now are 5th, the Clippers are 6th, the Lakers are 8th. So with a win tonight, there would be 42 and 39 tied with New Orleans. So I mean, there's a lot going on right now on that front. The standards is going down to the wire. We knew this was gonna happen. It's gonna go down to the very last second. We don't know what's gonna happen, who gonna play what. We know a few teams, but not everything. Brown Jr. He's with the Rock. Landale only hit 1 free throw. Austin Reeves with the Rock right now. They sitting LeBron James for these 4 minutes. It looked like Anthony Davis posting up on Landau, back to Reeves. Reeves penetrating all the way to the paint. Oh man, don't tell me he got hurt. This dude Reeves got to be careful. The last thing they need is a big injury. He's all right. Look like he got hit in the nose. Hopefully he ain't break his nose. That's the last thing they need, is somebody to get hurt headed into the playoffs, especially him. That'll just be freakish if he hurt himself headed into whatever they was doing. It'll be sad for him, for his contract, and for the Lakers. Because they looking for anything not to give him his money. He gonna be expensive, especially this dude Reeves. He putting up 20-something points. If he go to the playoffs, he gonna drop a 30-piece or a 20-something piece one of them nights, and it's gonna put a lot of pressure on teams, and teams gonna be coming for him. And the Lakers got to either pay him or let him walk. And we've seen what they've done with guys like who they have? Alex Caruso. This guy pretty much replaced Alex Caruso, in so many words. Whatever they lost with Caruso, they got with him. And they better make sure they take care of him. They can't afford another Caruso situation. Because we got to remember, if it wasn't for the Lonzo ordeal, the Bulls would have been a top-notch team. So the Lakers on the 16-5 scoring run, 112 to 101. Phoenix, they're penetrating in the paint. Phoenix pump fakes a 3 in the mid-range. Landau, what just happened? We got a stoppage in play. It's 101. It's 103 to 112. Looked like it was a foul down there. Phoenix is happy. It's 3:57 to go. The game is far from over. Lee with a big time pass, so they out there balling right now. Landale is headed to the line. It's still life for Phoenix. They're not done yet. They haven't quit, and give them major props. Landale missed a free throw. Brown Jr. gets it. D'Angelo Russell gets the rock. D'Angelo Russell coming up. Screen with Reeves. Screen with AD. Penetrating. Oh, man. Looked like D'Angelo Russell and AD couldn't connect. It looked like they was going for some sort of alley-oop, but for whatever reason, it didn't work out for them. That's crazy. They looking like, what's going on? 3:40 to go in the fourth quarter. They're moving the ball out there. Landau with the rock to Terrence Ross. Terrence Ross rebounded by my man. Damn, that's crazy. Anthony Davis. That was a good big time play. AD controlling the paint. It's a timeout. Lakers call a timeout. Joey Chaz, Lakers need to get Luka to win the ring. I mean, it's possible. Subscribe to Flight Sports TV for more news, updates, and more on Lakers, NBA, and everything. It is what it is. We're going to commercial break. Phoenix still got life. They haven't laid down just yet. So the Lakers, they're going to have to put this team away. That's what they're going to have to do. Phoenix is clearly not giving them nothing. So they got to step on them. It just is what it is. It's a tough situation. So then after this, they're gonna need other teams to win or lose, to get their situation right. They still don't control their destiny. And I believe there's one more left. So the Phoenix Suns, let's see what happens. And Golden State won tonight. They beat down the Sacramento Kings. Steph tonight, 25 big buckets, 8 of 14 from the field, 3 of 7 from three. I mean, you can't make that up. 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Good God. Good God. That's coming from the chef, Steph Curry. That's major situations right there. That's crazy. Lakers right now, 8th seed, 41-39. Remember, they tied up, with the New Orleans Pelicans. So this is going to be a crazy ordeal. It could be New Orleans versus the Lakers in that playing. And like I said, I'm definitely taking the Lakers. I hope it work out like that. I hope it work out like that. And more than likely it will. Minnesota is right there, though. They're 40-40. LeBron James with the rock right now. LeBron kicks it to Brown Jr. Back to LeBron. Brown in the mid-range to D'Lo. D'Lo for 3, and he scores it. The Lakers got shooters. The Lakers have shooters. 115-103. The Los Angeles Lakers are up. There's 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. It's not over. The Lakers are shooting 50% from the three-point range. That's why they're killing them. They on a 19-7 scoring run. Are you kidding me? 19-7. Wow. T. Ross in the mid-range. They kicks it out. In Phoenix, they scored in the mid-range, 10-point game, 2:35 to go in the fourth quarter. LeBron James with the rock. They can't afford a turnover right now. They just got to play smart. Play smart. I'll run some clock. LeBron James with the rock. He's posting up. Screen coming with AD. LeBron fades and he missed it. Landau, Phoenix, they coming up with some steam. They don't want to put him on the line. Phoenix for 3. In and out, rebounded by AD. LeBron James with the rock. LeBron James coming up half court, 2:05 to go in the fourth quarter. LeBron James shaking and baking. He got a man on him right now. Screen coming with Anthony Davis. LeBron doesn't take the screen. LeBron looked like he went to ISO. He's posted up. Oh, LeBron all the way. He took his baseline to D'Lo for 3. Oh, my goodness. With a rainbow. D'Angelo Russell with a rainbow. 105-118. That was crazy. D'Angelo Russell, that was a big 3. 21 points for D'Lo. Phoenix tried to answer back from 3, and LeBron James rebounded. 22-9 scoring run for the Los Angeles Lakers. Wow. They really put a hurting on them. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. It's Flight Sports. LeBron James with the rock. He pulls up for 3. He misses it. Rebounded by Brown Jr. Back to LeBron. LeBron kicks it out to D'Lo. D'Lo wants them 3s, and he scores it again. D'Angelo Russell is money. He got ice water. You know what he do. 105-121. A clear upgrade over Russell Westbrook. It couldn't get no worse than that. LeBron James with the rock. LeBron James, it was off a rebound from AD. It's 105-121. Less than a minute left. The Laker fan base is sensing it. It's looking like it's a timeout. The Lakers are calling a timeout. Looking like they're trying to get an ovation for LeBron. He's probably going to go take a seat. This is big. Jared Vanderbilt, LeBron James putting on. So LeBron and the Lakers, they rolling in so hot, man. I'm excited for their situation come playing time, no matter who they face. New Orleans, you see what's going on. Zion is cooked. I don't know why people was running around masquerading like Zion was on his way back. He was never on his way back. And the Lakers, they're gonna step on this team. When they face the New Orleans Pelicans, they're gonna dog walk them. It's not even gonna be fair. We know what happens to them. When they get to that situation, man, it's a clear cut mismatch. Shout out my man Basil Carpenter Jr. Says LeBron and AD play pathetic. AD then Clip is gonna lose two straight to get to 6 seed. Remember I said that, Jessica. The Lakers. They just are just superior over your team. Right now, despite and it's because of the Zion situation. We ran around telling jokes. But Zion ain't coming back. It's over. The ship has sailed. The ship has sailed. It's over. The Lakers, they rolling in too hot right now. That was a big win by y'all. Y'all beat the Knicks tonight. That was big. That was a big win. It says they're going to win tonight. Yep. The Lakers, they doing their thing. 121 to 105. LeBron James and Anthony Davis sitting down. They got a major ovation. LeBron is old. Game old. Wow. 105 to 121. Yo, D'Angelo Russell balled tonight. I mean, he just was money from 3-point range. I mean, ice water. You remember what he told the people? He got ice water in his veins, and he showed it tonight. I mean, seriously. I mean, he really balled 107 to 121. The Lakers, man. LeBron James is playing great at the right time. You can't get no better timing than they have right now. This is the perfect timing for the way they're playing right now. So they just got to continue to roll into their situation hot. And to be honest with you, New Orleans is kind of rolling in hot too. So it's going to be a good collision course if they can somehow get that matchup. There's so many good matchups potentially taking place. We have some matchups set in stone and some matchups we still don't know yet. We really don't know yet. We don't know how everything's going to move. The chess pieces. The Lakers still might not even play New Orleans. LeBron is headed to the back. The game is over. It's 1-0. Devin Booker is out there wearing a whole shirt. You got Anthony Davis pulled up, man. Big time play from the Lakers, man. I'm excited for him. Shout out Tony White. Lakers struggle tonight. All bench players. Are you kidding me? Lakers, listen, I understand, but a win is a win. The Lakers gonna play to their competition. I wanted the Kevin Durant versus LeBron thing. I wanted that. I'm not happy that we got this. But I feel you. The Lakers, they should have. I mean, possibly blew them out, but I mean, they played a good. They beat them. So I'm not. Listen, I'm with y'all, but I think they're gonna beat the New Orleans Pelicans if they somehow. I got the Lakers. There's gonna be interesting to see. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be people who got the Pelicans. But I like Brandon Ingram. So it's gonna be interesting. But I've never seen Brandon Ingram. I don't think he's gonna be able to take out LeBron and Anthony Davis by himself, especially now by the way they playing. If they was even to get there, can they beat even the Golden State Warriors? I think the Pelicans could be doomed, in the play-in situation because they're gonna either possibly face the Lakers. They really want to get Minnesota. If they could somehow get Minnesota, I think y'all could beat Minnesota. But anybody else, I think it's gonna be hard. Zion, I don't know what the hell happened with Zion Williamson. Zion Williamson completely failed the New Orleans Pelicans. He ought to be ashamed of himself for what he did to y'all. He completely tantalized the city of New Orleans. Shout out to the Los Angeles Lakers. If they play the Pelicans, they're gonna put y'all out your misery. None of that stuff is gonna work right now. The Lakers supporting cast, the Austin Reeves of the world, D-Lo. Did you see D-Lo tonight? I understand the struggles of the world, but I'm just thinking of playoff situation, a playing scenario. LeBron, Anthony Davis, these guys getting doubled. They have the snipers now. They have the shooting. They didn't have the shooting before. Now they do. So I think this changes the whole entire chessboard and the pieces that's going to be moved around all over the table. The Lakers are going to be a serious, serious threat headed into the postseason. You could book that shit. I'm telling you. I'm not. Listen, I ain't gonna get all into it. Y'all know what's going on. Lamont. Oh, okay. I see. Y'all arguing in the chat. Jessica says Trey had 30. I don't know what happened with the Zion situation though. But I mean, I blame that on David Griffin. Because he's completely. along with Zion, he helped botch this situation because he got that big bag, and we thought that everything was getting put behind them. The injury woes and all that. It started as something small, it ended up being the whole entire season. Right now they need him. I mean, that's crazy. Hopefully they can. Hopefully, if they could get out the playing, will he be ready for game one of the playoffs? That's something that you got to think about. I'm playing Zion if he ready. I mean, it's the playoffs, man. For real, you don't know when you're gonna get back. He's not gonna come back unless we make. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm hoping. But that playing is gonna be deadly for y'all. Y'all gonna be probably one of the weaker links, depending on who y'all play. Unfortunately, but give major props to the Lakers tonight, man. The Lakers, they showed out. They played a great game. They sealed it. They was able to control, the game, to the best of their ability. Um, Obviously, Phoenix, they was sitting guys, they rested guys, but they still somehow pulled out this W, and they give them major props on that. So it's all about the Lakers. They got to control their destiny. It was a 121-107 victory for the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm going to take you down the box score right now. LeBron James, he didn't really start off so hot offensively, but tonight he finished, with 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. Anthony Davis tonight, the beast. He was like I said, he playing big man basketball. Before, Anthony Davis was trying to play like a guard. Now AD playing like a serious big man. He finished tonight with 14 points and 21 big rebounds. That was major. 4 assists to go with that. I mean, 3 blocks. It's coming from AD. He's going to be a serious problem. This is that, and the way Anthony Davis is playing right now, the Lakers could just beat anybody because they finally got a big man that's playing like a big man. Before, they just had obviously a dynamic duo between LeBron and AD, but AD wanted to be too much of a perimeter player. But now Anthony, I don't know if somebody talked to him. I don't know if it was Shaq. I don't know if it was somebody talked to him. Somebody said something. And some things are coming to pass. He back to the basket, going all the way to the bucket. He shoot threes, but he's really playing like a big man, getting big man rebounds, boxing out. I mean, he's playing like a center. And they playing him at the 5. We all know he don't like to play at the 5, but they got him out there, so that works. That definitely works. Austin Reeves, like I said, 22 points. They got to pay that man. His shit about to get pricey. D'Angelo Russell, 24 points. Money from 3. I'm telling you, back to back to back threes. Beasley, Brown Jr., Rui. This whole team fits. I hope we get Luka, not Jokic. You listen, the Luka Doncic situation, that was crazy what the Dallas Mavericks did. They should be ashamed of themselves for how they went out. Dallas played themselves. They should have really, went for it. They look like they punted on the season. Now, I heard it was a situation involving some draft picks, but I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. It was nowhere they should have been in that hole, but they found themselves in a hole. So, but it is what it is, man. But I'm hearing that they have a top 10 protected pick, and even though they still going into the lottery, that doesn't mean that they're gonna get their pick. So I think this top 10 is the last pick of the Chris Snacks Porzingis deal, involving the New York Knicks. So let's see what happens with that. The Knicks, they very well could get a big time pick again. The Knicks might trade that pick. I think Dallas is doing this for a market employee too. Possibly, that's my thought. I think they holding on to that pick. Possible. Let's say they get the 10th pick in the draft. They might get some help from the NBA, and get a look. They could, because they need to keep Kyrie. They're gonna have to trade that pick, and they're gonna have to go maybe give up one of the younger guys, whatever, trade that 10th pick and go try to bring in a superstar or some kind of high caliber player. Upgrade the roster for Kyrie and Luka, because you got to be able to bring something to, Kyrie. You got like, hey man, sign it, or hey, I got all of this for you. Look what you're playing with now. We've upgraded the roster because Kyrie is gonna take meetings. Let me just break the news to the people. So it's gonna be like a Kyrie world tour come July. You're gonna be like, "What? Kyrie? He met with this. He met with Miami. He met with this one. LeBron James flew out and met him such and such. You know, it's gonna be crazy. Jimmy Butler and him was spotted. You know, having dinner. It's gonna be things like that going on. We all know Kyrie is a spin master. This is the same guy who told the Boston Celtics that, yeah, man, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be this, this, and this. You know, and then he moved on. And there's no problem. I don't have no ill will towards the situation. I'm just trying to buckle up Mavericks fans for what's going to happen. You know, it will be a Kyrie world tour. He will take over free agency, and he's going to take meetings. That already been broken. You know, so I don't know what's. I think that's a market employee too, because I think if Dallas come with the full max, I think he may sign it because they could offer him the most money. You know, you backing Dallas into a corner. You better come correct. You can't go to Kyrie trying to lowball him. And I think that's any sight of playing with the money, Kyrie is out. So Mark Cuban better come with the max. Like, yo, listen, I'm giving you everything that we could possibly give you. They might as well, because who the hell they gonna get coming to Dallas? Dallas ain't got nobody coming there, man. But shout out Nico Savage. The Los Angeles Lakers are balling. But we still don't know their playoff scenario. We don't know their seedings. You know, things are not locked up just yet. You know, we just really getting things started, you know, on that front. The NBA playoffs is fastly approaching. This is my time of the year, man. I love serious competitive basketball when it actually matters. You know, some of these games in the regular season, you know, it gets tricky, you know, but now everybody playing for something, everybody coming correct every single night. You know, you're going to see people fighting like their life is on the line. That's the kind of basketball that I like to see. Golden State won tonight too. Shout out Nico, because you know Nico he played with two teams. You know, so both of his squads won tonight. You really needed a loss. I think you needed Golden State to lose, because I think Golden State, they could get out the playing a little bit easier than the situation than possibly the Lakers. It says, I appreciate the shout out, but I'm here to let you know, New York. Nah, I got the Knicks. I got the Knicks beating down the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's gonna be great, man. That's gonna be a heavyweight matchup, man. Heavyweight. That's gonna be so interesting, man. The Lakers, man. Not the Lakers, the Knicks, everybody. Thibodeau, them dudes is all right, man. And like I said, Knicks balling at the right time. They lost tonight. Give major props. They went out. I don't know what's going on with Julius Randle. See, there's a lot going on, you know, with the Knicks, man. It's just a lot going on. It's so much, so much. I hope everything don't crumble. That's why I said I still haven't put my all into the situation just yet. But I don't know, Rap God. I got the Knicks on that. But the Lakers, they're gonna be a threat because of the dynamic of AD. You know, if AD wasn't playing this ferocious, you know, I probably would be with, you know, a lot of people in terms of who will win and things of that nature. Like I probably wouldn't be so Lakers centric if it wasn't for that. We got Nico Savage in the building. What's the deal, Nico? It's Flight Sports TV. You got your Lakers winning tonight. Did you see the game?
Yeah, no, I watched the game.
Yeah. What was your thoughts on the game?
Um, I want to say that the Lakers, when they play at their full potential, man, they look so dangerous. A
Right.
majority of the game, it was close. I'm like, damn, you can't beat the Suns.
Mm.
The Suns with they back nine. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat the back nine. And then D'Lo came alive. Rui came alive. 80 wasn't getting fouls. He came alive. Troy Brown came alive. LeBron tried to sell us. I'm gonna keep it real with you. LeBron was chucking, but he had a couple big
Yeah.
shots.
Yeah. He missed some layups.
Yeah, LeBron was
Yeah.
chucking, man. But
He
overall,
tried to flop a few plays. Go ahead.
for sure. No, I was just gonna say the potential, the ceiling is so high for when everybody's playing their best basketball for the Lakers, man. It's gonna be a matchup. Hey, the styles make fights. It's gonna be a matchup based playoffs. That's what I'm about to look at the standings. But if we get a team like Phoenix in the first round, I like to think we can win. LeBron already got a mental edge on KD. KD had to play with the greatest shooters of all time to beat LeBron.
Yeah, you're right
I'm
about
looking
that.
forward to it.
Now the standings, I believe the Lakers in the eighth. You could double check that. I'm gonna check it out myself. But last time I did check, the Lakers were in the eighth, and they matched up right now. They would, if everything stopped today, they would be playing the Pelicans and going to New Orleans for that playing. As far as that's what I seen in the
Oh, stop
standings.
it.
That
Stop it.
that'd be crazy for us, because those bases are so crazy around here. The New Orleans and then the Lakers. I mean, we might as well get that rivalry going.
Yeah, that's an easy dub for us. Come on now. I don't even look at New Orleans. Like, New Orleans isn't conversation worthy to me. They are not a good team. They are not competitive, and they will not beat anybody when it matters. It's just that simple. So, we the seventh seed. That's solidified. I'm already letting you know. So we're gonna end up playing a team like the Grizzlies. Hey, come on now. AD against the Grizzlies. He gonna show you. Oh my, they talking about Jaren Jackson, DPOY. They gonna show you what AD really about. Averaging 40 on that young man. I'm just letting you know what's gonna happen.
Nah, I believe you. Like I said, I believe that something crazy gonna happen. Like, do you think they could beat the Pelicans? Obviously, I think they would have to beat them twice because, if I'm not mistaken, the way they're playing. Do you know how to? I think I know how to play. And they switch shit up all the time, But I believe they would have to beat the Pelicans twice if everything stopped today. How do you see that faring? They're gonna have that home crowd around them. Everybody gonna show out up in New Orleans. They got an underrated fan base when everybody going.
Okay. So I'm looking right now. Let's say April 11th, they will have the seventh seed versus the eighth seed, and then April 12th, they're gonna have the ninth seed versus the 10th seed. And then April 14th, they're gonna have the
I
loser
got you, John.
of the 7th or 8th against the winner of the 9-10. So no, if Lakers win, they safe. It's gonna be whoever loses that gotta play again.
Right.
So we good. No, we just gonna drop them little weak ass children off, and we're gonna continue our journey and get ready for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, because they don't have Zion. What was your thoughts? You heard about the Zion situation, right?
Yeah, he's just a fat, unhealthy man. That's all it is.
It's
Oh,
crazy.
sorry.
Now I'm with you though, because I mean, he's got to get himself together though, because he's making all this money, and he
Yeah,
don't.
he got too much money to be living life like me. It makes no sense.
Yeah, I
If
mean,
you somebody that look, if you somebody that got access to private chefs, peak stem cell therapy, zero gravity treadmills, there's no way you should be as he is.
right,
He's hurt for
right,
way too long.
right. Now I feel you.
And
Good
they need
call.
him. That's why I throw them under the rug. I'm not throwing them under the rug because they really just trash. It's like they best player is not even playing. They ain't got no real answer for eight. Like, that's the thing. People that play the Lakers don't understand that the Lakers have a mindset they can turn on. And when we have AD in the lineup, if AD comes and plays with his full effort, it's not anything that anyone on earth can do to stop him. And we've
Right.
seen it, and we will see it again.
Mm. I'm with you. That's the number one domino. Like I said, I may have been with my Pelicans fans. If the season stopped today, they would play the Pelicans. I probably would root for Brandon Ingram and them if Anthony Davis wasn't balling at the level that he's playing at. I think that's the problem. If it wasn't for that, I think the Pelicans might beat y'all, but AD going, and that's his old building. He might put up 50 down there. Like, seriously, I could see AD going there 40, 20. I mean, seriously, the way Anthony Davis playing right now, that's not unrealistic for him to go down there, put up 37 and 18 rebounds or some shit like 3-4 blocks. Can't you see something like that?
Yeah, I'll say this, right? The thing is, after AD has like a finesse game. He's very
Right.
flimsy. It's like a strong, soft finesse game.
Stop it, stupid.
The Uncle Vern, yeah, he got a strong, soft finesse game, right? So once he starts to get a mindset of like let's say when they played the Pistons and they got into that fight, for the rest of that game, AD was cooking. AD has a switch he could turn on. You gotta challenge him. You gotta shit talk him. if you really put AD in that mindset, it's buckets. And tonight he wasn't trying to force buckets, but he did grab 21 boards.
Yes,
AD
and he
is
had,
a
I think,
great
he had 3 or
rebounder.
4 blocks, if I'm not mistaken.
Exactly, and that's all after he wasn't getting fouls.
Okay. And
He
you
started the first half pretty soft. As soon as they wasn't getting fouls, he said, "Fuck it." He started cooking in other ways.
Lakers
Right.
going today?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they won. Pelicans won too. Jess, we got the lovely Jess in the
Hey,
building. Jessica, what's the deal?
Yes. What's good,
Uncle
Jessica?
Vern. He
Uh
Yes.
he
oh.
he talking about what AD did tonight. Do you know who they played?
Who they play?
I don't know. What's the guys' names that sit on the bench for the Suns? Wasn't no star players.
Oh, they played the Suns. Oh, they played Phoenix
Man,
Suns
they
tonight.
probably
Okay,
sat.
Lakers
Well,
played
who
the
they
Suns.
done sat down like what 4 people, 5 people? I don't
Yeah,
know to be exact. I wasn't really,
yeah,
They better
yeah.
have won that game. AD
Hey,
better have
right.
did something. I mean, come
Hey,
on, let's not
Jessica,
hype it up too much. Y'all
yeah,
can't be blind now. They just
I mean, it's
lost
one
the
of his
other
worst
night.
games.
Who?
what,
For as far as
AD?
AD, his best games came against actual, competitive teams.
No,
Yeah.
they look like they getting tired. I mean, the last 2 games they played against the bench players. They lost one game that they should have won against a whole team of bench players. I don't even know these guys. And then tonight, I mean, from some bench players. You
Okay.
getting excited. The Suns didn't even play none of they players that they're gonna see in the playoffs. So
Right.
don't
They
get
played them yesterday. They played them when they played against the other team yesterday when they played against Denver. They played their best players there.
Right.
Yeah.
y'all hyping up. Y'all
Yeah.
really like that's like me coming on here saying, "Oh, the Pelicans won." When you know it's the end of the season and half of these teams ain't even playing their players. The only difference between the teams that the Pelicans been playing is we've actually been playing teams who's actually been playing something. Not all teams, so y'all calm down. But most of the teams we play are still fighting for a spot or something. So these teams ain't even fighting for nothing for real, and y'all having trouble with that.
Well,
It
I
just
mean,
sounds.
Well, don't they actually they pet to be better teams. Actually, the team Phoenix Suns is a better team than Lakers. Straight out the gate, they're a better team than Lakers right now. They was
But
last
Uncle
time.
Vaughn, they didn't even put who they didn't play Booker. They
I,
didn't play
I understand that, Jessica. I understand that.
KD. I mean, come
Did
on. You got LeBron,
did LeBron play?
a star. Yeah,
yeah.
AD play, LeBron play. They better have one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to win.
And
They
I
got to
LeBron
win.
mean,
started off slow too.
Yeah, they can't afford the rest of
and
nobody.
it's like, and then
They
you're
can't
sitting
afford the
here
rest of
like, oh,
nobody.
like he just played. He had 19 this and 20 boards. I mean, bruh, like he played a team with some bench players who probably don't even get that many minutes in regular season. Anyways, let's calm
Right.
down. That's all I'm saying. And will that Lakers beat the Pelicans in the play-in? They might, because I'm not gonna just sit here and be like, oh my God, whoop, whoop, whoop.
Okay.
They might. But
What?
All
one
right.
thing I can say is that even if they do, we still have a second opportunity to still make it in the playoffs. So I'm
Oh,
not worried about it.
What you mean?
Once whoever wins between 7 and 8, hold on. Whoever wins between 7 and 8, lock down 7. The loser of 7 and 8 plays the winner of
Oh yeah. See, that's
nine
what I'm
and
saying.
ten.
I need to
So
refresh
let me
my memory on
right.
how
So
all
let me
this, all
tell
that playing
y'all
shit work.
boys
Yeah.
how it goes.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. I go ahead.
So whoever wins 7 and 8, they lock down the 7th spot. The loser of 7 and 8 plays the winner of 9 and 10. So the bottom teams, they have to fight double hard. You win a game, but you still have to win another game. The Pelicans lose one, but since they're the 8th spot, they have a second opportunity to still make it into the playoffs. It's harder for them 9 and 10. The
Okay.
7 and 8 kind of get a little bit of
But
a
it's one more
leeway.
game. But it's one more game though, because things could still shift. You are right. I forgot about that. I forgot
Anthony
about that
Edwards gonna
aspect because
tear y'all ass up.
that's what happened with Cleveland last year. You're right. I forgot about that. See the plan.
Anthony Edwards,
I don't really like the playing scenario. So I wish they just went straight to 8 teams and that's it. But so that's why I really don't be pushing up on it like that. But go ahead. I'm
so you
sorry.
got one more game left. So let me tell you about it. So we got You said there's one more game, so stuff can still shift, right?
Yeah, I know the
So
Lakers got
let me
one
tell
more.
you this. So let me tell you this,
Uh,
Flight. And
uh,
who you looking to lose to move into the playoff? The Warriors or the Clippers?
hold on,
Because
let me see the let me see the
you need one of
standings.
those two. And look, let me tell you this: you need one of those two teams to lose, the Warriors or the Clippers, for the Lakers to make it in the playoffs. And
Uh,
even though
See, but actually, we talking right now. The Pelicans, y'all eighth, because I guess the Lakers must have the tiebreaker over y'all.
but let me tell you something though. Let me tell you how the chess game goes, player. If the Clippers lose tomorrow, I think, or whatever they play, we jump all y'all because we have the tiebreaker over the Warriors and the Clippers. So and y'all don't have a tiebreaker over the Clippers. So if the Clippers lose, y'all don't have a tiebreaker over the Clippers, but we do. So we jump all y'all motherfuckers.
I think that's what's gonna happen
A
because
sound platinum.
Yeah,
yeah,
that sounds real nice. But Anthony Everett gonna whoop y'all ass the last game of the season and in the play-in.
He
That's
just
gonna be
got back.
devastating.
I don't know how he playing, but from what I heard, he just got back. And they might hold on, I gotta refresh my memory because I did a little but he just got back from injury, so I don't know how he's playing. But it was something else that I forgot about the Timberwolves, but I ain't worried about it.
He
I ain't
dropped
worried about it.
37 last week.
Okay, and guess what? We just had two players drop 30. What, Trey dropped 35 and
and
Herb Jones
Herb
just dropped 30.
did too.
And look,
Oh man, they talking
CJ,
about some
look, hold on.
nobodies.
CJ, it don't matter. That's what you say. They nobodies until they dropping 30s in your face. And Trey been doing that almost
Right.
every night. So look, Herb Jones, Trey Murphy, and CJ all had 30 points and 5 threes all on the same night each. And the
Right.
Yeah.
only other team to ever do that in NBA history was the other nights when the Knicks did it.
Hey, y'all gonna need that to be somewhat competitive.
Yeah, and y'all gonna need what y'all need too to be somewhat competitive because you hyping up the Lakers who've been playing bench players. Don't get fooled now.
Oh, we
Well,
still got two of the greatest players on planet Earth. We'll be fine.
right,
Who,
right,
who,
right,
who?
right.
LeBrick? I give it to AD because he's in the paint. He's probably one of the great
Oh,
in the
damn.
paint players. But LeBron and anything, come on now.
LeBron has been hurt. He's still working himself back into shape.
Hey, what
I
kind
don't want to hear them excuses.
of game did LeBron have today? What did he do? What was the numbers?
I
Let me
mean, he
tell
did.
you,
It was lackluster.
I
No, I'm
He's
mean,
playing.
still cooking though.
No, I'm
he
like
playing.
played some
No,
babies.
it was alright. It was alright.
Y'all need to be honest about that and talk about some real basketball and just be honest. Even though that's your team, but they played some
Oh
babies.
man,
LeBron,
LeBron dropped
That's
33 on the
Nico's team.
Clippers. I don't think that's some babies.
yeah, but
Oh,
got
we
beat by
talking
the
about
Clippers,
tonight.
right?
That's on
But then,
Kawhi. 33,
but
13 to
then,
20 from the field. Come on
yeah,
now.
Yeah,
but then they get beat.
yeah, beat down.
I
Yeah,
mean,
they
yeah.
got beat. Okay, then so that's irrelevant.
And
So
hold on,
that's
wait a minute.
I
irrelevant.
I
mean,
want
it's
to add
not
to that, Jay. Hold
because
on, wait
that
a minute. I want to
performance
add
will
to
be the
that.
team that.
Okay.
Let me finish this flight real quick.
All
And
right.
The
we
thing
own the
is,
tiebreaker over the Clippers, and y'all don't. So if the Clippers lose, guess who we jumping?
I mean, y'all got to beat the. I'm gonna say y'all got to beat the
So
Timberwolves
look,
first.
listen
Come
to
on now.
this.
Because
No,
I'm not biased when it comes to LeBron.
I'm talking about to get in the playoffs. There's still an opportunity that somebody could get the 6th seed, even though I'm not counting that. But since y'all like to hype up a lot of stuff about, oh yeah, it's still another game in the season. Okay, and if the Clippers lose this other game or the Warriors, we own tiebreakers over both them teams. You don't own the tiebreaker over the Clippers, so I don't understand why y'all still discussing it's still more games. It's really over with. LeBron and them been playing the last couple of games, none but the bench players, and y'all excited about that?
Well, the thing is,
Uh,
Clippers got to win.
well, listen, I know
And
what
if
I
they
didn't like.
don't win, Nico, what you think gonna happen?
They will be beneath the Lakers.
Well,
Lakers
So what?
already
listen,
won.
So
I
so
want to
what?
add something about LeBron James because
So
about
okay,
that Clipper
listen,
game.
they'll be beneath the Lakers. What would be the point, the wins and losses
They all tied: the Pelicans, Lakers, and Clippers.
at this moment? Even after the Lakers just won, they all tied, right?
I believe so. I mean, let
I
me
don't know.
check
I have
again.
Yeah, but go ahead, Flight.
No, oh yeah. Now back to what I was saying, because what I don't like about LeBron James was they got beat down by the Clippers, and the next day he complained and talking about playing the Clippers on the second night of a back to back, how hard it was. I mean, you can't say these things, man. You know, you can't go up to the podium talking about, oh man, I just think about the Golden State Warriors giving me nightmares,
Yeah,
man. I know one thing.
and guess what,
There's certain
Flight?
things you just don't say.
And look, and guess what, Flight? They was on a back
Everybody
to
got
back,
back to backs. Go ahead.
right? Not only that, but the night before they played the Clippers, they had to play their heart out, wore their ass out against the bench team to go back and play the Clippers the next night and complain that because what they had to go to overtime, didn't they?
No, I
Was
don't
that
think we
against?
went
No,
to
that was against the
overtime.
Jazz.
Who they
Yeah, we
played?
didn't go to
Yeah,
overtime.
but the Jazz was they beat the Jazz, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, they
And it,
beat the Jazz and lost to the Clippers.
and it didn't go into overtime.
we
Not
beat
against
the
the not
Jazz in
against the
overtime.
Clippers.
The Clippers had a
Right.
demanding,
So just
easy lead.
okay. So the night before that, you played the Jazz, and you had to go into overtime with bench players, and then the next night you was worn the fuck out when you had to play some real players, and
Right.
the Clippers
And then I
beat
want to
y'all.
add another more thing before Nico go on his soliloquy. Listen, not only did the Lakers lose to the Clippers, it's a difference between losing and getting beat down. Like the Clippers play y'all with a certain different level of intensity. Like they trying to take y'all head off. You understand? Like they trying to wipe y'all off the floor, and to come out so lackluster and to say that at the end when you got a team trying to take you out the floor. Like they trying to play you like you an overseas team. That's how the Clippers play y'all.
Man,
You
them
know,
folks had to
so
go to overtime with the bench players. Get out of here. Y'all supposed to have took that team out. Oh, the Jazz. Y'all supposed to
I'm gonna
have
let
won
Nick.
that with ease,
What you
and
think
then
about that?
played tough for the Clippers.
Mm.
The
What you
Well,
think
Lakers should
I'll
about
have
that,
say
won.
Nico?
The Lakers should have beat the Jazz with ease because they got AD and LeBron.
That's
They should
right.
have beat. They should have beat the Jazz with no problem, no overtime, none of that. And then came back to the Clippers and really, had a little bit more competition. But that whole thing was like flip. You had to bust your ass for the bench and then got beat by the Clippers. And
yeah, I
but
say,
y'all
look,
But I'm
one
not.
thing I
Don't get
can
me
guarantee.
wrong. Look, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying all this to say the Lakers suck. We ain't gonna. You know who the best team is? Whoever wins the championship at the end of the day, that's the team we need to be hyping. Whoever that is, and we don't know who that is because we still got a playoff to play. But all I'm saying is just calm down a little bit. And I'm not. Only reason why I hype my team up a little bit is because y'all like to talk y'all junk. But I'm not coming on here to be like, oh my gosh, the Pelicans did this because we don't won what 9 games out of 11 games these past 11 games we don't won 9. I could be sitting over here doing the same thing that you're doing, Nico, because we got the same record, but I'm not doing all of that because some of these games you they better have one.
You know why
It's
you
the end
can't
of
do
the
it? Your
because I
team is a
don't.
loser team.
Man, we got
It's
the
not
same record,
comparable.
bruh. And y'all and the Lakers ain't never been on the top none this season. At least we was.
Damn.
I mean, the thing is, right? It doesn't matter. We have
What's
a
your
history of
excuse?
it. You know what
Man,
I'm
but
saying? That's
okay,
why.
but
That's why
you
we
have
can wear that flag with pride.
I
If
don't want
y'all
to
wear
hear
But
y'all
that.
flag, y'all
It's
got nothing to really wear. You just
man,
man,
got
I
some
don't
nice colors.
yeah,
listen. They
I
drafted Anthony Davis #1 overall. Listen, they
Yeah,
had
y'all
Chris
best player in the
Paul.
franchise history is the best player for us. I appreciate it.
I'm trying. They
and guess
changed the
what?
name. Yeah, they should have been the
And,
And he
Hornets,
got
the
a
New
ring
Orleans
for us.
Hornets.
He didn't get one for you.
yeah,
Appreciate
and
it.
y'all sitting at the bottom with some rings, whoop de doo.
Yeah. Hey, we'll take it. That's all you play for is the
Well, if
rings.
that's how, yeah, but you talking about some rings that other motherfuckers done won, and one bubble ring, okay, of
No,
course.
we
I mean
got the
that
most rings of everybody that's ever played basketball.
what the Lakers or who you talking about,
The
LeBron or the
Lakers in
Lakers?
general. And
Okay,
even with
but
AD, AD is
you
now
okay,
a
and
step above the
I
Pelicans.
understand it. That's the same with the Bulls because of Michael Jordan. They got a lot of rings. The Bulls got some rings because of Michael Jordan, but I ain't gonna sit here and say they the shit because of some rings that somebody got back in the day, bro. We talking about right now.
Oh, they ain't back in the day. It was a few years ago. 3
Yeah,
to be exact.
you got a ring. Yeah, the bubbles. I told you that. Yeah, you got a ring when
Yeah,
we had
that's
the
kind of recent.
thing in the bubble. That right there was all discombobulated. Another excuse for the Lakers is come
Why are
on,
we always
man.
trying to discredit this ring like it don't matter?
Because I'm just saying it was
Bubble championship.
I'm not saying it don't matter, but I'm just speaking facts. It was a little the whole situation was like a discombobulated situation.
A lot of teams came and gave us their best ball, and we beat the shit out of them.
Well, let's see you
Yeah.
do it
Well,
again.
speaking on a discombobulated situation, let's get into this situation involving Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. You
Man, why
know,
we want to talk about them losers?
well, listen. I mean, nobody expected them to go out like this. You know, when the trade was initially happening, you know, everybody thought Dallas was possibly going back to the conference finals, maybe
They had
even
a
you know
they had
playoff bound.
opportunity to do something. They ain't do nothing tonight.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
gave
that's
up.
what I'm saying. Well, they
They
basically they
gave up
sat Kyrie and Luca. What the hell was that about?
because
It's
they gave
115
up,
to
and it ain't
112.
nothing to talk about. Hopefully, they get it together for next season.
Right.
They gave up, flight. What is there to talk about? When somebody give up, then that's they give up. What is there to talk about? They probably could have won tonight, and that probably would have helped them out. They probably would have still had a chance, but they gave up. They didn't want to. So okay, all right, that's fine with me.
Hey, best part about it is Kyrie is going to be healthy for the Lakers in the offseason. We appreciate that.
Damn, the Lakers still trying to.
Yeah. Hey, LeBron and Kyrie. Oh man. Hey, I'm usually going to root for the Warriors to win every
So
season.
who y'all gonna give up for Kyrie? You're gonna give up your whole team once again for like the
Yeah,
We
50
don't got to
million
give up nothing.
time.
Kyrie contract up.
yeah, I know. You don't think Dallas gonna put some money on the table?
That's that's a lot of people to pay.
I don't know. I heard they likely out the sweepstakes.
There's a
Yeah,
lot of
Kyrie contract being up is amazing. We don't need nothing else. We got rid of Russ money, so we got money, and we waiting on it.
that's fine, but that's next season conversation. If that happens, that happens. It don't really matter to me. Is what the Lakers do. You probably might pick up 3 more star players to help LeBron. That's what y'all do. LeBron need all the help he can get. So more power to you. Good luck. I hope you get Kyrie. I guess he needed. LeBron need all the help he can get.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of how you got to win these days. It's a lot of good players. It's not like in Michael Jordan era where only a few niggas was really that nice. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to get you some guys, and
Well,
I think
stack the deck. Go ahead. I ain't saying that. I said that's good luck.
yeah, I think we're gonna be more than fine this season. This how I see it shaping up. We're gonna get us our easy play-in game against the Pelicans in the AFC, and then we're gonna play the Grizzlies. We're gonna wash them effortlessly. They don't stand a chance. Then we're gonna end up playing whoever wins whatever series is needed. As long as we
They're
don't
gonna
play the
win the
Warriors, we'll be fine.
they're gonna win the championship, huh?
Not if we play the Warriors. That's the unfortunate part. That's the only team that give LeBron fits because, uh,
Cause he
especially
want
at this point,
cause LeBron want Clay. I mean, cause LeBron wants Steph Curry so bad. You know, he
he
want
want
everybody.
everybody on that team.
You might as well put Kyrie, Curry. I mean, come on, let's just put them all on the Lakers.
Well, at this point in LeBron career, he probably would want more of a Clay. He needs somebody that can spot up, play
Yeah,
defense, and
you right. LeBron he needed because I guess that's what you're saying. He need all the star players he can get. Got a couple of
yeah.
years left, and then what?
I mean, or we already know, we in the Bronny James sweepstakes too. You never know. We saving up for that,
Oh
but
Lord.
yeah, we saving up for it. But
Y'all,
our
so your Prince that's
They're
the new
gonna they're gonna
king.
go get Bronny.
Yeah, that's the Prince right now. That's gonna be their new king.
yeah,
Uh,
and we're gonna
Bow
have another
down.
20 years of LeBron James.
I hope it works out.
But our ring window is closing. It's only natural. We all get older, and we got to get some guys to help us get that. You know, we got to find us a Dennis Rodman. We don't know who that is yet, but we gonna get it. And one thing I will say is, we got everybody's number. The Clippers don't believe that. I know we want to believe that the Clippers just got our number because they beat us like 38 out of 40 times. But we just playing a little bit of possum when we play them. We put them in a situation where we feel like, oh, they can beat us when they want to.
Man,
Nobody really goes
I'm gonna
hard.
be the first person to pull up when the Lakers get put out. Because
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I just feel like,
Wow.
we're gonna
you
be
know,
here when the Pelicans get put out and the play in.
but the difference between me and you is I ain't gonna sit here and just look at some end of the season games and hype my team up like that and say they the shit. Well, I'm
You
not. We
can't.
not
You don't
perfect.
got LeBron.
Man, LeBron ain't shit, folks. I don't care what you say. AD is who you need to be bragging about. That's who you need to be talking
I
about.
was, and you came and shit on him. What you mean?
No, I ain't really shit on AD. I just sat here and said he one of the best centers. But
Nah, you
whatever you
came and
say.
said he should be doing that.
Yeah,
And
he should.
what?
You right. Come on now. What have I said that was wrong? You right. AD should be doing that, playing against some bench players. You right. I mean, I'm right. Hell, he should be doing that. But I did after that. I said that AD's one of you. Keep talking about LeBron, man. Get that man. Get somebody. You need to get the right person the credit, if anything.
Yeah, I
Because
give
if
it
you
to
didn't
D'Lo.
have if you didn't have AD, if y'all didn't have AD, y'all wouldn't be probably nothing.
Yeah, I mean, AD he's a big time player. We need him, and I'm glad that the Pelicans gave him to us.
Just hope he
They
don't
took a
get
bunch
hurt.
of guys don't even have now. I appreciate that.
No, but we straight though. We took them guys and flipped it to something else. We straight. We are straight. We are building and we have a bright future. And if Zion can get healthy, it'll be even brighter. So I'm not worried about it. I keep telling y'all we straight. I never said we champions. I never said we this and that. I said we straight. It's okay. I'm okay with what the team look like because I understand that when people can't when people get hurt, there's the things that happen. We fell down to the bottom because we didn't have Bi or Zion. They both was hurt. Stuff like that happened. If but if Trey keeps doing what he's been doing, and which I always said from the beginning Trey would do, um, that's 30 points a night. That's a good. That's a bright future. I feel like now
Yeah,
you
you
got
better hope it's
her.
for your team.
What you mean?
Oh, he ain't got to be there forever. If he doing that, somebody gonna throw some real bread at him.
Nah, they gonna I ain't worried about that. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. They'll pay him.
Shit, so they gonna pay him. They gonna pay CJ McCollum, Zion, Bi. Okay, I got you.
Yep. Yep. Just like yep.
I don't know where that
Yep.
money coming from, but all right.
Yep. We sure is. It's gonna be a little roster changing on the bottom of the roster to free up some money, but yep,
Hey,
they
one of
gonna
them
pay
niggas
him.
is gonna be
They is
worth
gonna pay
250
him. That
mil.
was a 17. That was a 17 pick. He'll get paid and he ain't going nowhere. I'm not worried about that. I'm not gonna listen. First of all, I'm definitely not gonna listen to somebody that's hyping up a Lakers team beating bench players like this. Okay. So
I
I'm
mean, we
definitely not
deserve
gonna
it.
listen to you.
Now, what y'all
Unless
gonna
I
pay
hear
CJ?
unless somebody come that talk some real basketball sense, then I might listen. But right now I am not listening to what you say. And you cool, Nico, but tonight I just can't listen to you. I'm not worried about nothing that you say.
I mean, I'm
You
just
over
trying to,
here, you over
I just
here
want to put it
hyped,
together.
you over here hyped about your team beating a bench team. Like you should be a real person, a real fan should recognize that and say, hey, look, AD was in LeBron, they was supposed to do that. They wasn't supposed to go into overtime with the Jazz bench. You should be saying that. You should be looking at that like, okay, but only time will tell. I mean, we got to watch the games. And I'm gonna sit here and be honest, will the Lakers beat us? They might in the plan. They might not. We will see. But if they do, we still have another opportunity to still make the playoffs, and then we'll let somebody else take the Lakers out.
Oh man, now we gonna beat the Grizzlies. And the reason I hyped them up is The Lakers are just a team just trying to get by until the playoffs.
That's
They're
all they've
saving
been
all.
doing. That's all they've been doing is just getting by.
Yeah, and sometimes it's intense, and you love to see them turn it on against anybody. And AD's biggest
They should
games
have
haven't
been.
been
They should
against
have
bench
been in
players.
the. They should have been in the And they should have been in the 6th spot a long time ago, or maybe the 5th spot or the 3rd spot. But I guess they
Well,
not that good, huh?
I'll say, unfortunately, the way we play doesn't permit us to give 100% energy. We give a lot of good energy. A lot of the young guys give energy. But somebody like LeBron James, we understand that he can't give full energy anymore all game. There's only
What,
so
what,
much a body can do.
what if AD
And
was playing like this from the start?
oh, then it'd be effortless. But I've realized 80 has to be sparked sometimes. 80, you have to, like I said, you have to either shit talk him, trash talk him, start slighting him with the calls, or he got to make a few plays to really get going. Because he's always a bucket, but it's another level. You know what I'm saying? And we seen that in the bubble. That's the thing. People say it's the bubble, but nah, it's a mindset that the playoffs bring. That a lot of these men tap in, they meditate, they focus, and I can't wait to see AD in the playoffs again because he did cook with a bad run against DeAndre Ayton. So I just wanted them to see that, you know what I'm saying? All those guys on the bench, KD with his bullshit ass roll up beanie. I want all them dudes on the bench to understand that at any moment they could turn that on. And that's what I take from that. And I can't wait to see it, man. But I still want to know how the Pelicans going to, sign a 30-point per game guy to a, not $100 million contract. BI making 150, probably
Well,
160.
when I get a little bit more research, I'll let you know. But I don't think necessarily he'll be getting paid that much off real. I mean, he
See,
ain't he
but what
didn't
if
make.
somebody else is though? Somebody gonna be like,
Nico,
"We'll
I
pay
just
100 million."
told you that when I get a little bit more information on that, because I don't have that much knowledge on how players get paid and all whoop de whoop. I'm not gonna sit here and let you. I'm not gonna discuss something with you when I'm telling you that I don't have much knowledge on it and think that you finna out talk me or something like that. So I will discuss
No, I'm
that with
not
you
talking. I'm
when.
informing you.
No, but I'm not gonna listen to what you say because I don't
You
believe in
should. I
what you
have the
say.
information that you're searching for.
What information? You don't even know. You're just
I
saying
do.
that somebody could pay. So somebody already put it on the table?
No, it's just how business works. When you're a
I
valuable
understand
player,
how business works, but has somebody put it on the table? So no, why are we having this discussion? And once I get more information on that, then I told you I will let you know and we can have that discussion. But I'm not gonna have that discussion with you when I don't even know much about it, and you're not gonna sit here and talk to me because I don't have the knowledge on it. When I get knowledge on it, then we can have this discussion. But
I
ain't
mean, I'm
nobody
giving
putting
you the
nothing on the.
knowledge.
No, I don't want your knowledge.
It's not my knowledge. I'm letting you know. Bi got 160. Zion got 190.
But we don't know what and who and when somebody gonna do anything right now, so I can't have that discussion with you.
But I'm just speaking about a pure cap space mentality. Most
And
teams are
like
not
you
gonna.
don't. So do you even know how much cap space we have and how much everybody on the team get paid other than those players? Like, do you really know exactly how much everybody get paid on my team?
Most teams always pay the star players the most money, and everybody else gets a little bit. And most teams don't have a lot of players
Right, but
making over 100 million.
unless you have those exact numbers and you know everything and you could come with some stuff, then I'm not gonna have this discussion with you because really you don't know exactly how much who get paid.
Well, I do.
Who,
I know
what,
how much
when,
the
where,
stars are
why.
making.
So you can tell me. So right now, if you tell me how much BI make and I look it up, you're gonna be correct.
Yes.
Okay. I'm still not gonna listen to you because I don't have nowhere where I can look it up to see if you're correct.
Well, I
You
mean,
get
you
do
get
you get
time.
what
I'm
I'm
just letting you
saying?
know.
Do you get what I'm
Yeah, I
saying though?
understand. But I'm
So
not debating you. I'm reading it.
okay, you could be reading
Nico,
that,
what
but
was the
I'm not
situation?
reading it.
Oh, I was
Nico,
just letting her know, they not gonna have the money for her. If he averaging 30 points a game, he
It's
not finna
not
accept
Herb, it's
50 million.
Trey. It's Trey,
Oh,
not
my
Herb.
fault.
It's Trey.
If Trey
true.
averaging 30 points a game, he not finna take a low ball
He
deal.
really he averaging 30 points per game for real?
Yeah, since the for the month of March and what
Well,
came
no, hold on,
February.
no. Let me look up his stats.
Yeah,
He
so
gonna command some money. I think it's gonna be a similar
exactly.
situation with Austin Reeves. You know what I mean?
Exactly. We might not have the money to pay Austin Reeves. I can say that. Now, if
But I
you have that
promise you,
information,
I
Let me
I'm not
see.
promise
gonna
you,
reject it.
they will. I promise you, they're not gonna let Trey go. And if they have to figure out,
Yeah,
even
I
if
ain't
they had,
say let
you
him
know
go.
what? Let me tell you something. If they had to pick between CJ and Trey, who you think they're gonna pick? And that I put money on that. They will let CJ
CJ.
go because CJ is 30 what and Trey is how old? And I already know that the Pelicans are building with a young team. So if they had to pick between CJ and Trey to pay somebody and
He
keep
averaging
somebody,
14 points per game,
well, what
48%. That's good though.
yeah, you're looking at the overall average, but what I'm saying is he's been making 30 points per
Yeah,
game.
yeah, you're right. He had 30
Okay,
against
thank
the
you.
Knicks,
Thank
30
you. See,
against
I know that
Memphis.
because my basketball knowledge ain't all that, so y'all like to get at
No,
me
no, no,
and
no.
try to
I'm
be.
sure. I know. I'm here to help you. I'm not. I don't want nobody
So
to
I
steamroll you.
understand that the
Yeah.
averages is going to be 14 because he didn't make 30 points a game starting from the very beginning. I understand that part. But what I'm saying is the past couple of games, he's been getting 30 a night. He had a 40 game, a 30 game. He just had a 30 game tonight. He had a 30 game the other night, shooting 10
Hey,
threes a night. Whoop the whoop the whoop the whoop.
hey, Jessica. Okay,
What's up?
your main reason for making that statement when you said that they'll keep that trade deal and they'll let McCollum go. What's your
Yeah, they
main
will.
reason for saying that? Why would you think they do it just for the money? Because McCollum
If
get
they
30.
had, because from what
But Jessica,
Nico
let
is
me say
telling
this.
me,
Let me say this too, though, Jessica, because you can add on to what I'm saying. Because McCollum could do that same thing with dude. McCollum been doing that for since he's been in the league. He's been in the league for almost what 10 years now.
right, that means it's almost time to go. So why the hell
Okay,
would
see
they
that.
give up?
Okay, is that your reason for saying it?
Yes, because I
Oh,
just said
okay.
it. I just said, Uncle Vern, that if they had to choose between letting somebody go and keeping somebody, they would keep Trey over CJ. And I
No, no, no,
promise you
no,
that.
no. No. They will let Trey go. They wouldn't keep
No,
him
they
over
won't.
CJ
No, they
because
would not.
CJ is experienced and he can do the same thing given time.
CJ don't have that much time in the league. They building with young players. Why come? Yeah,
Okay, I
they
agree. I'm sorry. I agree. You
and
made your
and
point. You made it. You right because
and I'm gonna
like I
tell you
told you.
this.
Because I
When
told
it
like I said, Herb. I'm sorry, Jessica, but like I said, because Herb, I know because Herb is gonna be there. He gonna be there for sure, and that other guy's gonna be there too. But I don't
Herb
see
and
them.
Trey,
I don't see them letting CJ McCollum go like that. The only reason why, like you said, because of his age.
I'm telling you, they not gonna. They if they had to choose between Trey and CJ, they will. And I would agree to it too. I would tell them to let CJ go and keep Trey because
Yeah.
Trey gives you something that CJ don't.
And
With
what's
his
that? And
along
what's
with
that?
his you, he's a better consistent 3-point shooter than CJ is.
Okay.
And he's young. And right now, the type of team that you have with Zion, you need a 3-point. And the way that the league is today, the shooting threes, you need that type of player on your team. Why would I let our best shooter, 3-point shooter, go?
Right.
And he's young too, so that means he could still get better. Why would I
Yeah.
let that go? Right,
Hey,
the past
CJ
couple of
shooting
nights.
almost 40% from the three.
And what is Trey shooting from the three?
Hey, I'll take a superstar shooting that over
This
him.
hold on, come on. What is Trey shooting from the three? 42%? He's a 90% from the free throw line. He's a 42% 3-point shooter. He's younger than CJ. He still can even get better than what he's doing. And when we're on the floor and it comes down to clutch time or when you really need to get that three, I'd rather CJ shoot that shot I'd rather Trey shoot that shot than CJ. And I actually watched the game. That's the eye test. And who BI been passing the the other night when we went into overtime with the Grizzlies? Who you think got us to where we needed to go with them threes? It was Trey.
So y'all just gonna shit on CJ like that. All right.
It's not shitting on CJ like that because no matter what I say, you're gonna try to come at me with something. But that's business, right, Nico? That's
No,
what you
I
telling me.
understand.
That's
It
what you
sounds like
saying
y'all
to
don't
me.
appreciate him.
But it's not that you don't have to. Look, when you trade a person or you get, it doesn't necessarily mean you don't appreciate them, but you have to go with what works for your team, and that's business, Nico. Because you keep hollering business to me. Well, guess what? That's business. You came, and if we have to, if it comes now, I'm not saying we just gonna get rid of them. If we can keep them all, they will.
Right.
But
If
if
it
it comes
comes
down
down
to
to it.
it, if it comes
Yeah.
down to it, then yes, they are going to keep Trey over CJ.
Well, one thing about it, you save yourself
He
some money.
fits
You
with
let
the team
CJ go.
better. CJ like to do a lot of one-on-ones, and that's not how our team operate. And since CJ stopped doing that so much, we've actually gotten better. Pass the ball, rotate the ball, keep that ball moving. CJ don't like to keep that ball moving, and when you got Bi and Zion already, you don't need a third person to hold the ball like that. That ball needs to move. And when Zion is in the paint, he need a shooter out there in the three. And Trey is a good shooter. And if you, I don't know if you looked it up, but what is his 3-point shooting average?
He's shooting 41%.
Thank you. That's above CJ. And his free throw is what, 90%? What is CJ free throw? And not only was Trey shoot threes, but he would dunk on you. He would take it up the lane. He do all that type of stuff too. And he's a 90% free throw shooter, which is good because if somebody guards him and pulls him off at that 3-point lane, and he will take it to the rim, and 9 times out of 10 he's getting fouled, and he's a 90% foul free throw shooter. So you tell me, who would you rather keep? Somebody who's young, who has a better 3-point shooting average and free throw shooting average. Because CJ's probably what, an 80% free throw shooter?
77.
Right. And Trey is 90.
Okay. I mean, look, I'm not disputing you. I'm just having a conversation.
No, but you talking about you don't appreciate CJ, but it's business. Who would you rather keep? CJ or Trey?
I keep the cheapest one.
Yeah, I would keep whoever the cheapest.
Yeah.
And at this point, it's not you talking about Trey Murphy like he worth more. CJ got 100 million for 3 years. Hey, the way you talking about trade potential, he sound like a Jeremy Grant situation where he gonna get overpaid by another team.
Nah, the Pelicans, I don't think so. I
One
mean,
thing about
he
it,
just
gang.
first of all, he just started. I've always seen Trey's potential, and I think the team did too. But he just started doing this, so then ain't nobody gonna come out and just try to pay him now.
I mean, if he cooking, he got 2 more years. Hey, he not gonna slow down.
Okay,
Right.
and in 2 more years, if we don't win no championship with Zion and the team that we have in 2 more years, we might need to break it up anyway. So we'll see what happens in 2 more years. But
Ooh,
as of right now, they're gonna keep Trey.
yeah. Hey, I appreciate that. Go ahead and break up that team. You know, Lakers looking for a player like Zion.
Lakers looking for everybody. Please stop.
Yeah,
Y'all
hey,
so thirsty.
everybody look good in the gold. Come on now.
Y'all just thirsty. That's why shit don't be working out for y'all sometimes. Sometimes when you too thirsty, you end up with something that you don't even want. If you know
I
what I'm talking
agree.
about,
Westbrook. Russell Westbrook.
man.
Yeah, no,
Right.
Westbrook was one of the worst
And when you're too
acquisitions I've
thirsty,
ever seen.
when y'all guys are too thirsty, y'all sometimes you end up with something you don't want.
Yeah. Russell Westbrook, a $45 million problem.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. That's I mean, that's probably one of the worst in history trades. Not even because we gave up a lot, but just because of how bad he fit with the team. It's like no point to trade for him. He offered nothing positive for the growth of our team.
And then we talk about the percentages of threes. You know that you do understand that it makes a difference too of how many threes you do shoot in a game too. I don't think CJ shoots as many threes as Trey do too. So when you shoot more threes and your percentage is higher, that's even better. If you feel what
Uh,
I'm saying.
Trey shoots six point
Because
three,
you can be you
and CJ shoots
that's
seven
like an
point two.
average, right?
Yeah, he shoots that
So
as an
the
average.
only problem that I have with the average thing as of right now, because Flight hit me with that average crap too, is the only problem I have with that is at the beginning of the season, Trey wasn't shooting those shots, and everybody kept telling him, us fans, we was telling them even though they not hearing us, but us as fans that know our team, and they would and even the people on the team, and they was telling him, but he had to get that confidence. He is a young player. He wasn't shoot at the beginning of the season. He wasn't shooting threes like, you get what I'm saying? He wasn't taking those shots. Now we're like, man, take those shots, take those. And now he's shooting at least 10 threes a night. So you could be like a 50% 3-point shooter and only shoot 1 3 a night and just make them and then have a high percentage. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, sound like Steve Kerr.
Right. So from what I'm saying is Trey shoots more and makes more. CJ shoots some threes, but he's not shooting and making as now in the end of the season, like getting, Trey wasn't doing that at the beginning. And I understand, he's when CJ at the end of the at the beginning of the season, CJ, was having the ball in his hand more. They didn't know, how they was gonna do what, whoop, whoop. Now it's like, no, Trey, take those shots. We take those shots. Every night I want Trey to shoot at least. Every time they play, I want Trey to shoot at least 10 3-pointers a night. CJ ain't shooting that many a night. But even though the average says that, it'll probably look different next season, because if Trey keeps doing what he's doing, the averages will look different next season.
Yeah, I look forward to him becoming a better player. I love to see young talent develop.
Oh yeah, they be trying to. Now I don't agree to this, but it's just things that I hear, and I listen to a lot of different podcasts or whatever you want to call it, and listen to other people's point of view on things. And that's how I learn about other teams, because I don't watch a lot of other teams, so I listen to what people say about other teams. But they be trying to make their little Klay Thompson comments on Trey and stuff like that, and I don't really know how Klay play. But I'm just saying, I love to see that he's young, and I knew that he was a good shooter, man, and he was in the dunk contest, so I know he can dunk on folks. He's good. He catches lobs. I think he's a really good player, and I can see him. I just know that his confidence, he didn't come in the league that confident, or that, he was a little like, oh, and I was like, boy, just do it. And now, and all that doubling that they be doing on BI, every game BI be having 3 people on him is great basketball, because who is he BI passing it to that Trey can make 10 threes a night? Trey be over there, and he ain't always wide open, but when you leave him wide open, best believe he gonna be 10 feet behind the 3-point, and he gonna make number net.
Damn, hey. If he that damn good, we gonna have to see when y'all play us for that play-in game. I want to see what he do.
Yeah,
because I do appreciate you when you throw in the fact that you watch that team, because I will not unless they play the Warriors or the Lakers.
Yeah, I feel you, because I don't watch the Lakers unless I want to laugh.
Nah, you should watch us more. Come on, go ahead and give AD some respect.
No, I love it. Y'all have been funny to me ever since y'all did that trade with Russell. Now, no knock on Russell, because he's been playing pretty decent with the Clippers, but I'm just saying, y'all been a laugh to me. I think it's funny. I really think it's funny. I mean, like, oh my gosh, LeBron, he's AD, they won the night against some players, and they just like, oh, we're just gonna win it all. Like, it's funny to me.
No, a lot of Lakers fans are delusional. The city always. Trust me, because
you almost sounded like that tonight, Nico.
No, because the thing is, I view it differently. I love a certain energy behind certain plays, because I know that in any moment they could summon that energy, and I look forward to that. And we recently won, so I know how we won, and it looked like that. But when it comes to the impact, I hear people talk about the Lakers now. When they was losing, I didn't hear no conversations about it. I didn't see old heads talk about the Lakers.
The Lakers are always being talked about. It's just, I get tired of hearing about it, but the Lakers are always talked about, whether they losing or not. No matter where you turn, it's the Lakers franchise. It's LeBron. They're gonna be talked about. It's kind of annoying sometimes, because sometimes it's like nobody want to hear that bum stuff. The Lakers is fucking last in the league, and we talking about the Lakers. They always get talked about. True enough, whatever. But you ain't the best team or the greatest team until you win a championship. Last year, who won it? The Warriors, and the year before that was the Bucks. So right now, the Lakers got, I don't care what you did a couple years ago, we talk about right now. So until that happens, I don't want to hear it. Because if AD's so great and LeBron's so great, y'all better get a ring this season.
Yeah, we will if we don't play the Warriors.
Ain't no.
Those are only 2 teams contending. For real.
You don't think the Suns can make a run for a ring?
Nah, because the thing is, right, people love to act like KD is just some type of game changer, but KD ain't won shit in this league. He's only won with 2 of the greatest shooters of all time that have clearly shown they can win.
But you're not just talking about KD. You know that, right? You're talking about KD with a Booker, with a CP3 and stuff like that.
Yeah, but we already seen them get sunned multiple times. Got their ass whooped by the Mavericks. Giannis came, beat the shit out them. I had the Suns to win that series. I thought they was really somebody.
Well, wait a
And
minute.
then CP3
What series you talking about?
in the finals.
Yeah, but you talking about the finals without a KD though.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
But
is,
I'm talking about a
uh,
team with KD and Booker and CP3 and whoop the whoop whoever. That's what
yeah,
I'm talking about. You're
eh,
talking about a Suns without KD. Yeah, they was sorry. Then hell, we almost could have beat their ass last year in the playoffs. But I'm talking about this year with the KD. You said
yeah, and
KD can't, you said KD can't do it unless he has somebody. Well, he has somebody that's capable of helping him, and that's Booker.
what the
And
difference is,
from what I
right?
heard, that they do kind of play good together, don't they? I mean,
Yeah, and look, I'm gonna break it down like this. When it comes to me mentioning their performances outside of KD, I say that to say that they shrunk. A team that KD won with before, those guys never shrank. They have won every playoff series for the past 8 years that they've played in without Kevin Durant, and then with Kevin Durant.
But
So
we haven't seen them. We haven't seen KD and Booker and them in the playoffs yet.
yeah, well, is that gonna make Chris Paul not shrink? Is that what you getting at? Chris Paul
Well,
finally not gonna shrink?
Hey, Chris Paul strike a long time ago when they won one of the championships where they lost. Was Chris Paul strike against the Bulls? I mean,
well,
Yeah,
I mean,
Chris Paul
to be
strike
honest
against
with
the
you, I
Bucks.
don't know. I'm just saying. I mean, KD's a great player. Booker's a great. That team wasn't like a sorry team. They couldn't win a championship, but it wasn't like they was sorry.
They,
And
they
now they
didn't have.
have another great player in KD. So, they should have an opportunity to do something, make some noise. And if they don't, then there's really nothing else for the Suns to do but break it up, unless they want to run it back and get a longer season together.
I agree, Jessica. But one thing, Nico, but understand this though, Nico, they got KD. All you know, I'm gonna tell you something, Nico. You really try to be funny with that, but you really ain't being funny. But you serious though. You know what KD gonna do when he get out there in Phoenix? He gonna get them championship just like KD did with Golden State. Whether you know it, you
He
really
gonna
want to.
make LeBron cry.
Well, I'm
LeBron,
saying
shit.
all you gonna see in the playoffs is
he go.
LeBron crying to the
He go.
refs the whole
He go.
fucking
He
night.
gonna make everybody that play against the Phoenix Suns cry. That's just what it's gonna be. But what I want to see him
The
do, I
Phoenix
want to
Suns or
see
the
him.
Lakers?
I want to see Jessica. This is what I really want to see. I know Phoenix coming out of the West. I want to see who Phoenix gonna play who's coming out of the East, and I think it's gonna be Giannis. And I think this is what's gonna
It's
happen.
either gonna. You think Giannis is gonna be able to outdo? See, and that's another thing
Hey,
with the
you,
Bucks. Giannis gotta show himself to the Celtics, and if he can't do that, then he's
to the
not the
Celtics.
greatest player either. Huh?
Whoa, yeah,
Because
Giannis ain't lose no playoff games to those Celtics. He didn't. He
say
didn't.
what?
Giannis never lose lost to the playoffs to the Celtics.
You said Giannis never lose to the.
He
He
did
never lost.
last year.
They
You're
didn't lose
right.
going to the Celtics last year. They won the championship last year, did they?
No, they
No,
didn't.
that
The
was the year
Warriors
before.
won last year,
Who
and
won
they
that?
The
lost. The
the
Celtics.
Warriors did last year.
Oh, right,
Didn't,
right. My bad, my bad. Okay, all right,
right.
all right.
So
They
it was.
lost without Chris Middleton.
Yeah, they lost without Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton. You right, Jessica. Yeah, they get past the Boston Celtics. That ain't gonna be no problem. I apologize, Jessica. Let me be quiet right now. You sure brought that to my attention. But Bucks ain't gonna have no problem coming by the East, Jessica. But
So
understand that. That Chris Middleton thing is taken care of right now. That's what I think. I'm sorry, but you're
is
right.
Chris Middleton playing right now?
Yeah, he playing now, and he
Okay.
ready to go. He back.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
matter
know.
of fact,
Like
he ain't really almost like 100%, but it's all right though because the Bucks are playing real good. They got a good team. They also got a better team this year than they had last year. Team
who the
also,
Bucks?
yeah, yeah. They
Well,
they
it's
they
either
they
the
doing their little
Celtics or
thing.
the Bucks. It's either the Celtics or the Bucks. And on the West, I really can't call it.
Yeah,
Damn sure ain't gonna be the Lakers. But
yeah.
um
It's the Warriors.
I don't know who you think the Warriors gonna do it again.
Yeah, effortlessly. I'm sorry. I just need to let Uncle Vern know this. The Suns are the fourth seed. The Warriors are the fifth seed. Holy shit, is KD gonna be? Oh my!
Hey,
You want to see Steph and Clay
that's
versus
like Jessica
KD?
said. What that got to do with
And
anything?
Booker.
See,
What? Because the thing is, right? We understand that Steph Curry is a petty player, and Clay Thompson is also a petty player. And Draymond is also a petty player. When those
Oh,
guys play with that kind of energy, there's nothing you can do to stop them. We seen what Klay Thompson did against Devin Booker. Fuck a Devin Booker. Klay Thompson dropped 33 on him in the first half, shooting like 7 of 9. I'm gonna say 7 of 10 from the field, and getting to the free throw line. Watch when Steph Curry joins that party. It's nobody you can stop on the squad.
Who's a better player, Prime Clay or Prime Devin Booker?
Klay Thompson's play, he contributes to rings. Like, people talk about it's a team sport, but no, his play is why they are competitive. Like, when you a guy that plays well and your play don't contribute to winning, I can't really call you that good of a player. You just talented.
Clay is more experienced than Booker. More experience.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all he got on him. That's it.
Yeah, until we see him drop another 33 in the first half on him. I can't wait. I didn't even know this, but that's the series for them. The Suns will have a home court advantage against the Warriors in the playoffs. Oh, my goodness. Kevin Durant on the other team playing against the guys he just left, and they holding that grudge against him.
Yeah.
Steph Curry, they got fucking blood on his mind.
You begin to see what I see now, huh?
I can't wait to see that.
It don't look good. It don't look good for anybody playing against what's the name? Phoenix Suns. It ain't gonna look good because KD, man. KD makes a big difference, bro. He makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah, he made a big difference on OKC too, and he came back on 3-1.
Where the playoffs start?
Next week.
Yeah. Like probably like a week and a half or in that time span.
Yeah.
So we got one more game, and then we got the play-in tournament, and
I think
then it's playoffs.
Wednesday it might be Lakers and Pelicans Wednesday, huh?
Yeah, that's coming up real soon.
No, this Wednesday is Lakers and Pelicans, and then whoever wins don't have to play until the playoffs, and then whoever loses gets another opportunity to play the winner of the 9 and 10 spot.
Oh man, who y'all want to see? OKC or Timberwolves?
I don't know. OKC, who OKC got again?
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Right.
Red hot.
I can care less.
Then the Timberwolves got who?
Karl Anthony Towns, Gobert, and Anthony Edwards, and Mike Conley now.
I'm trying to think that if we don't beat the Lakers, who I would want my team to play, OKC or the Timberwolves.
Yeah, Shai is averaging a real 30 every game, getting fouled
but is it just him?
No, he got some guys around him, but I just know he like the X factor. Like, yeah, but the other guys is iffy.
But you can't just have one person shooting 30.
Yeah, he got some guys that play well around him, but it's always going off how well he play.
So if you have a bad night, then nobody else can step it up.
I mean, they can, but it's like you're not banking on that, if you will. You know what I'm saying? But he hasn't had a bad night. He averaging 30.
Oh yeah, that's for the season. You talking about like the overall average is 30?
Yeah, he's he really cooking.
That's pretty good then. But I'm just saying though, like you still need, if he gets 30, drop 30, you can't just win a game with 30 points.
Good God, he averaging 51% from the field, 31 points. I got to see who else really cooking on their team, because they got Josh Giddey. He all right, but I don't look forward to him like going off.
Who they center is?
Damn, who is they center? I just watched them recently when they played the Warriors. I don't even remember that dude's name.
I can't remember neither. And see, I feel like really that's our problem. Is our center.
Yeah, some dude named Jalen Williams. There's two dudes named Jalen Williams on that team, though.
Dang.
Yeah, the forward is Jalen Williams, and the center is Jalen Williams. And they got Sarge too. So they kind of split a little time between Sarge and Williams. And then yeah, the big men actually scoring. They had 19 and 17. Josh Giddey had 15. Lugans Dort. I think that's
I feel
somebody
like I
that
feel like I feel like, but this could change. My opinion could change, but just going off of this quick conversation, I think I would want to play OKC because if you can defend Shea, and Shea's still gonna get his from what it sounds like. I mean, he's a good, great player, playing good. But if you can defend him, I mean, them little 15 to 19 points, you know. The reason why I say that is because I know Rudy Gobert, whatever his name is, he's a good rim protector,
yeah.
and I know that when you got players that are trying to take it to the rim, and stuff, he can defend that rim pretty good, so that could be a problem for a team like my team. Um, And I don't really our center. I think we have a problem in the center position right now. Valanciunas he's all right, but he's a little slow sometimes. And when you're trying to be a fast paced team, or you trying to push the pace and stuff, and you got somebody like Valanciunas, it just I don't know. I see he get the ball knocked from him a lot. If you a good, like, I don't like. Sometimes I'll be like, oh no. Sometimes I'm like, all right, we need to play Valentine. Sometimes I'm like, please sit him down.
No, I understand that. I would say with him, it might be a good matchup against the Gobert. Just two slow-footed,
Valanciunas?
yeah, just two slow-footed big guys that pretty much gonna stick to each other all game. To where I would say Valanciunas just has the size advantage as far as a little muscle, a little girth pause, and I think that would really help him in that matchup
Yeah, but he's
against.
still really good at blocking the rim, though. Even if Valanciunas, but Gobert is really good at blocking the rim from what I can remember from watching the game. But if you're looking up stuff, can you tell me how many games we won against the Timberwolves? If you have that, if not, then it's all right.
Oh, let
I
me let
don't
me
know
look
if
it
you
up.
looking at something because I ain't in a position to look nothing up right now.
I know you good. I'll just be hitting a nice little Google. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Google. Google comes in handy.
Uh,
And then look up
well,
OKC for me, please.
yeah, I'm trying to get their previous matchups. It's only showing me the most recent ones.
Yeah,
Well,
I
the
want
most
to know
recent one, I
like
should say.
because we probably played them probably like 4 games this season, and I just want to. I'm just curious to yeah, I don't know how you would look that up, but curious to how many games we won against those two teams because that'll
Okay,
let you. Uh huh.
I think y'all tied.
2-2 with Timberwolves,
Yeah,
and then OKC.
let me see. Because I'll say the
Zion
past.
gonna Zion gonna
Okay,
come
see,
back in that playoffs, y'all.
I see right now y'all got OKC beat y'all the first time,
Mhm.
or right no, the most recent time. So that's actually not good.
Right.
Y'all beat them when y'all had Zion. In December, I think y'all won by 3 points. Let me see who was the leading scorer. Oh, y'all didn't have Zion then. Let me see. Trey Murphy had 23. Jackson Hayes had 21. Oh shit. Shai Gilgeous had 44.
Mm,
Holy.
I think
And y'all
yeah,
won by
I
3.
remember that.
And then y'all played them again and won by 3. That's kind of crazy. BI had 34. Let me see. I had Trey with 12. This was a lower scoring game. The other one was 120, 123. It's 103, 100. And then the Thunder won the most recent one, March
So
11th.
so we only played them 3 times.
Yeah. And if y'all have to play them again, it seems like they kind of maybe have the number because it was a blowout this time. It was 110-96.
When was that?
That was March 11th, and that was
That was
on
and
y'all floor.
that was like really just like the other day.
Yeah, so that was
What how many points did Trey have in that game?
15.
Okay.
CJ had 26. Y'all didn't have BI.
See, there we go. I was trying to figure out what it was. We didn't have BI that game,
Yeah, no BI.
so why we didn't have BI? He was just getting back from injury in March.
Yeah, he got healthy recently.
I feel like he was been playing a little bit longer than that, but in March he had just got back. Well,
Yeah, let
see,
me
but you
see.
said they got our number, but we didn't have BI though.
Yeah, I was
And what?
saying they might. You know what I'm saying? Once a team get like an idea of how you play, because
Yeah,
OKC
but
is a team to get up and
we
down the
didn't.
floor.
Yeah, but we didn't have Bi, and Bi do make a difference, and not just with scoring, but he do open up the floor for people like Trey and stuff like that.
Yeah, and he plays defense.
Who
That's the most underrated part of his game. He plays
you talking
pretty
about?
good
Bi?
defense. Yes,
Yeah,
and
I
I
agree.
would say when it comes to BI, he's a big shot maker. You know, I used to hate because he would take big shots and not make them for the Lakers, but as he's grown into a man, he makes big shots.
And
So
he
I look,
has realized that when and I do there's a lot of things that Bi's been doing this season that's totally flipped his game because when he can't make his shots, he do collect a lot of fouls, and that has helped us out too because one of these games he wasn't shooting that good because lately they put three people on him every time he play. And when he ain't making no shots, he know how to pull some fouls, and he been hitting his free throws, so that's helping us. And his assist game has gone up. He just had two triple doubles recently, and so his assist game has gone up because he realized he has a shooter on his team, which is Trey Murphy. I'm telling you, beyond Trey Murphy got a little thing, pause going on. And I'm telling you, every time, and I feel like he's doing it on purpose now. He's holding the ball because he wants to draw two people to him, and as soon as he draws two people to him, Bi is passing the ball to either to an open player, which 8 times out of 10 is Trey Murphy. And if Trey Murphy do have somebody on him, he can take it to the rim, and then he gets his fouls, and then he's a great free throw shooter too. So the little game between Trey Murphy and Bi is a really good little setup they got there. And when you add Zion, that opens up the floor even more for Bi and Trey. And and Zion coming for the playoffs. If we can make it in the playoffs, Zion gonna be there. And what's gonna happen is just like y'all sit here and say Zion ain't coming back. All them teams in the playoffs is probably thinking the same thing. Zion ain't coming back, and then boom, the day we play a team first game, first round, first game, all of a sudden it's gonna be like, oh, Zion playing today, and it changes the whole game plan. And you're gonna have to do that within the help me out. You know what I'm trying to say. Within like the second, change up the game plan. Cause it ain't
yeah,
gonna be no just guarding Bi. The game plan already is, oh, we just gonna double team Bi all night and make other people win. Which Trey Murphy has been stepping up to that because 9 times out of 10 you're always saying let's guard the best player and make the other players around you win. And if they're not consistent or they're young or what, they're not star players, you could have a good chance of winning if they don't step up. But Trey's been stepping up, and then to have Herb Jones get a 30, what I think he had 35 the other night, and it's crazy because nobody cares about Herb on the floor unless it comes to defense. But as an offensive player, man, they will leave her wide. Her made them pay for it the other night.
yeah.
You want to leave me open? Herb know how to play. It's just that he's always passing the ball up to the stars. But I like that he showed that he's capable because he need to do that too. He's been shooting some threes, making buckets with the threes, and he's been cutting and taking it, doing what he's supposed to do, and he's been shooting his free throws. So he had a 35. That was the most points he's ever made in his life.
So yeah, a career high. I'm looking right now. I wanted to see the matchup scores against the Pelicans and Timberwolves. And the most recent game they did beat y'all.
Who the
So the
Timberwolves?
so yeah, if y'all beat them this game, it could put a little mental edge out there. But I would say just
Yeah,
going into the playoffs, you don't want to play teams that are starting to beat you late in the season because the Pelicans won the first two early season matchups in like
right.
November, but they beat y'all the most recent game, which was this year. And I mean, CJ had 25.
Well, it'll definitely be an interesting game tomorrow. I mean, Sunday at 2 o'clock because the Timberwolves and the Pelicans both have something to play for. I mean, it could make a difference for the Timberwolves in the play-in position. And whoop the whoop, and then plus, you may have to see each other again in the tournament. So it will be interesting to see how we play now, going in our late 11 games stretch that we've won 9 out of. So it will be good to see how that goes Sunday.
And the crazy thing is, right? Timberwolves they play tomorrow, and then they do
Oh, it's a
play
back to
all on
back.
Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
and they
play all on
play
Sunday.
out of town. I think the Spurs may be Saturday, and then they got to fly back home and play us. So it's a back to back. So that kind of is a disadvantage for the Timberwolves because it is a back to back. But ain't no excuses, right?
Yeah, and that also could cause some parity though, because if they win those two games, then they got the same record as you,
Right. That's why I
and then
said Pope got something to play for. Unlike the Lakers, who's winning games against people who don't have shit to play for, we actually been winning games against most teams. Our schedule at the end wasn't no easy schedule.
I
I mean,
mean, look, we not only beating
it
teams.
seemed like every time a team played the Pelicans, it's like they don't want to sit their players, but let them play the Lakers. Oh, we're gonna sit everybody. It's like, damn, Kings, y'all already got a spot in the playoff. Why y'all don't want to sit nobody?
I mean, we put the whooping on the Timberwolves. We beat the shit out the Bulls. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Clippers do got our number, but that's just in the regular season. And all that shit changes in the playoffs. The
Only
Jazz,
thing I
they
can
want to
only
turn
thing
up.
I can say about that is we'll see because I haven't seen the Lakers in the playoffs lately in the past couple of years against Kawhi and the Clippers. So we'll see. And well, the Clippers didn't even make it to the playoffs last year neither because we put the Clippers and the Lakers out of the tournament. So last season. So
Yeah, I'll say this right. Um, the Lakers, of course, and like I said earlier, this playoffs is gonna be matchup based. If we get a team like the Grizzlies that are up and down team and rely on a lot of shot making and transition and getting to the rim, we could beat a team like that.
but they
But I
fast
don't.
and they young and y'all got old legs and y'all gonna be tired. In a 7 game series, we'll see.
Bro, you trying to
I'm
play
not
us?
gonna
Hold
just
on, we
not.
got a lot of
I'm
young
not.
guys.
I'm not just. But your main person is old and he get tired and he ain't no up and down and all he gonna do is start crying to the ref once he gets tired. He's gonna
Now we're gonna
want.
show you what them German doctors is like.
Well, I already know some German doctors because I am German. But you talking about?
Yeah,
Well, he better go
they,
get shot up. He better go get his
yeah.
shots or
You
whatever
think
he
this
do
shit a
now.
joke?
He better go get his shots now and get ready.
And you're gonna be
He
like,
better
why
go get
LeBron ain't getting
boosted up.
tired?
And you think that's cute.
Yeah, come on now, 38. He needed. I'm cool with any advantage LeBron can do legally.
Is that legal?
Hey, he been doing it for years. It must be, huh?
Nah, he's just been cheating the game. But I don't think it's
Nah,
legal. Or they've been letting him get away with it because they need a face of the NBA. They needed it. So they probably let him get away with it.
yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
As
You
soon
know
as
what I'm
they
saying?
find out, as soon as if soon as if this happens before LeBron, which I doubt is gonna happen because LeBron ain't got much time left anyways. But if they was to find a new face of the league before LeBron got out the NBA, he probably would have got exposed. But then again, it's only it'll make the NBA look bad. So that's the only reason why they ain't exposing him is because it's gonna make the NBA look bad. So they're keeping his dirty little secrets because he's the face.
Yeah,
He's been the face, and he's supposed to be the face of the NBA, and he's been the face of the NBA. So they really can't expose it because it's gonna make the NBA look bad. Then you're gonna sit here and think that everything that we've ever been cheering for is all fucking fake and false, and they
yeah.
can't do that. So they let them get away with it.
Hey, yeah, when they what's his name? The one that's out there, that center they got out there with the Phoenix Suns. Remember when they
DeAndre Ayton.
remember? Yeah,
Yeah.
Aikman. Remember when they got him a couple of years ago on smoking weed and stuff. Remember when they put pressure on him because he had failed the drug test and they found weed in the system. You remember that, Nico? You don't remember that, do you?
I don't remember that, but
I'm
But
gonna have to
they
look
did
that
that.
up.
It was like about 2 years ago. NBA was coming down on him. They found they put him out. They put him down. They set him down for a minute. But one of my points is to this though. You notice though you don't hear about nobody else with that weed problem after that no more. You don't hear no more about it. It seems like the NBA turned a blind eye to that weed situation.
Of course.
Cause you hear about anybody be getting, what I'm saying, like, I can see, like, when it's like drugs, certain other drugs, but they with that weed thing, they don't pretty beat that around like that with that no more. It seems like they cut that out like about the last 2 years. They kind of like like I said, blind eye to it. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but it seemed like they did though.
I noticed it. Once it became legal in some places, it became hard to police it.
Right.
yeah.
Same thing happened in the NFL, to where they not searching as much as they might have a few years ago. Josh Gordon was
But you
notorious
do
for
know that
getting
even
caught up.
I want to say that even though it may be I don't live in a state that is legal like that for recreational use, but I might be wrong when I say this, but even though it's legal, if you work for a job that says you're not allowed to do it, isn't that still like you can't do it? I mean,
You
if you work
can't
for this
do it
job.
unless some people get away with it and some don't. That's what I mean. In the
Well,
Yeah.
the thing
NBA.
is, right?
I don't know how that works, but I'm just curious. Like, if you live in a state where recreational weed is legal, but you work for a company that the company can still say we don't allow that. We still drug test. You know,
Right.
I
Because
mean
look
that's
at KD. Remember when KD was up on that weed tree smoking weed out of the face mask?
see. I don't
I
know
mean, I
Y'all
don't
about all
remember the
that.
face.
remember that?
I don't
Y'all
remember
remember
that,
when
but I do
KD was
remember
smoking
him.
weed out of the face mask?
I only remember him when he had, I think, hurt his leg. He had dropped a little weed container out his car. I remember that, but I don't
Oh,
remember him smoking out a face mask. But I will say this to comment on it, right? When it comes to certain companies that have policies that don't allow you to smoke and they drug test, the way that people work is they just learn the schedules of drug testing, and once the drug test period is over, then they get back to what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean unless they do a pop up one.
Yeah, and the NBA is, I think I heard J.R. Smith speak about it, said that they have a deadline. You just got to be clean
You
until
have a
this
they have
time.
it so they're scheduled type of thing.
Yeah.
Which I
So
mean
you got to be clean all up until this point.
they probably is because you got to think it's NBA is entertainment based, and if they don't got entertainers, they ain't gonna make no money. So you really can't be like just knocking everybody off because of something like that, and then nobody want to watch basketball because ain't nobody playing because everybody on spell drug tests or what. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, for real.
So it's
Yeah.
entertainment, and in
Because, I
order
mean,
for
let's
the
keep it real,
NBA to
right?
make in order for the NBA to make money, you can't just pick any random person to fill a spot in a job. You actually need specific people, like a LeBron. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You remember Draymond Green wedding, right?
yeah, yeah,
The smoking is happening.
yeah.
They was rolling big blunts. There wasn't no
Yeah,
baby blunts. They packing that shit up with 5 grams.
Yeah.
I can't stand no Draymond Green.
Yeah, you and me
And
both. I
LeBron,
respect.
and you know all the high profile people at his wedding. That's the
Yeah, well,
reason they had a Kush bar.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
because Draymond Green into what's the name? He got them weed shops too. He into
Yeah,
yeah, he got a couple of them places.
and
Yeah.
if you seen back in the day, Klay Thompson also got busted for having a dime bag, so we know he a smoker.
Man, that's all he had was a dime bag.
Yeah, it was in what? Well, you know, back in the day, dime bag is all it takes.
No, I'm just
That's all
saying
it takes.
all that money. He just had a dime.
Oh no, that's when he was in college. I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
he still come from a rich family, but still, uh, he just said he was gonna get lit in his car, and they ended up not stopping him, but saying they smelled marijuana, and you know that was news back in the day. But we know it's still being used. You know, all these dudes smoke, man. The NBA players will tell you. Matt Barnes, you know, I do watch all the smoke here and there. They do talk about how much is actually used in the league, and I believe it. All these dudes that we think, like even the Steph Currys, you know what I'm saying? His image is so squeaky clean. That nigga blowing big blunts. It is what it is.
Yeah, I feel you.
So that's why it's you know the drug test. It can't be a pop up. Well, they do pop up drug tests, but as far as for marijuana, they're not finna pop up because most of these players be dirty.
Yep. And then what you gonna do? You
No
gonna have no
problem.
basketball. Ain't gonna have no entertainers. You ain't gonna have no basketball.
So that's
So
how that works.
who in the play-ins on the east side? Not that it really matter, but
Oh, let me see. I got the
the
Eastern
Bulls,
Standards right here.
Who ain't in the
Atlanta.
playoffs?
No, I mean the
Uh,
play-in.
The play in.
Yeah, on the east side.
dang. You know what's crazy? The Nets are still winning games. So right now, the East is pretty much locked up right now. So I'll just go down the whole list to 10. They got the Bucks in the number one seed, Celtics number two, Philadelphia number three, Cavaliers four, Knicks five, Nets six, and I guess they're gonna have the Heat play the Hawks, and that's a rivalry from last year. Jimmy Butler went ahead and sent Trae Young home, and Trae Young was pissed off. So we definitely gotta see how that play out.
Then they
So
got to
they're
do
gonna
that
play each
again.
other. Yeah, they're gonna play each other. And then whoever win that or lose, I should say, got to play the Raptors or the Bulls. The Bulls going to play the Raptors, and then we're gonna see who go from there. I see the Raptors winning. The Bulls are a trash ass team, trash dookie
Oh,
ass
that's
team.
that's good. That's good to know because a lot of them fans like to talk about the Pelicans too.
Yeah, they are a low IQ team and a pretty awful fan base. So I
So
can't wait to see them go down the hill.
the Bulls got to win two.
Hmm.
They got to win two elimination games.
Yep. So they're gonna have to beat the Raptors, and the Raptors are actually playing decent basketball as of late. The Bulls are playing decent too, but you know, uh, shit, that's actually a matchup that DeMar DeRozan could dominate because that's his ex team. He could come in with a crazy mindset.
I think he will. I don't know about winning the series between them, but I know he's gonna come in with crazy mindset.
All he got to do is win one game, and then if he win that, then he got to play. Then the Bulls got to play whoever loses between Atlanta and the Heat.
Oh,
Yeah. So and well
So if
then
the Bulls beat the Raptors, then they got to play. Probably gonna be Atlanta.
yeah, I'll say this: if they play the Heat, that's a bad matchup for the Bulls, and if they play the Hawks, that's a team that they potentially can beat, unless Trae Young has some type of unreal performance. So we got to see. It's a bit interesting. You know what I'm saying? We'll be there sooner than later too. So
Yeah, but
that's right around the corner.
yeah, that I mean they should be doing the playing tournaments. I think they all go playing this week. Sunday is the last game, pretty much, I believe, for the season, and then starting, I don't know. I just know what day my team play. I don't know about all the other teams. I know that what look up what the wins and losses is, because I think all the games are done and that shit should be refreshed. What's the wins and losses right now for the Warriors, Clippers, Lakers, and Pelicans?
The Warriors got 43 wins. Clippers got 42. Lakers got 42.
And the Pelicans got.
And Pelicans got 42.
Okay, so the Clippers got 42, the Lakers got
Wait, let
42,
me
and the
refresh this shit again. Cause you right. I mean, I guess the Clippers play tomorrow or something like that. So the week ain't completely over yet, but yeah,
I mean, yeah, because
I think that's pretty accurate.
So, and how many losses do the Clippers have?
On my phone, let me go back to Western. Clippers got 38 losses.
And the Lakers have
39.
and the Pelicans have 39.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was just trying, because I've heard something, and I was just trying to make it make sense. So this is what's gonna happen. That could help. That could be a good thing for my team. If the Clippers got what? Everybody got one more game to play, right?
No, Clippers got two more.
The Clippers got two more games to play. What, Saturday and Sunday?
Yeah, I believe so. Because they got to. Well, I'm on West, so it ain't until tomorrow yet. So they playing today for you.
What?
No, I'm saying I'm on Pacific time, so it's already the next day for you.
Yeah, it's 2:00 in the morning right now.
Yeah, so they playing today for you. That's why I kept saying tomorrow. It's probably throwing you off.
They didn't play today. Today's Saturday.
Yeah, they didn't play yesterday for you. They play today.
So they play. Yeah, do they play? So, but they got two more games to play, is what you're telling me, right?
Yeah.
So when they play, what's their other game they play?
Back to back.
Saturday and Sunday. Okay. So let's say if the Clippers lose one of those out of those two games, that will put them at 43 and 39,
39.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so check this out. If we win Sunday, that will put us at 43 and 39, right?
Yeah.
So that'd be a tie between the Clippers and the Pelicans, right?
Yes.
And because we win the tiebreakers, we jump the Clippers, right?
Well, to be honest, I'm not sure how that works. Because if the Lakers win, you can't jump them, can you? And the Lakers can't jump the Clippers.
So the reason why we can jump the Lakers is because the Lakers can't jump the Clippers. It's chess.
Oh, you're right.
Not checkers.
Yeah.
So because the Lakers can't jump the Clippers, but we got the tiebreakers over the Clippers, I believe. And I could be wrong, but this is just something that I heard somebody else talking about because they were trying to figure all of that out. But if the Clippers lose, from what they were saying, and that's why I'm asking you these questions, because I'm trying to make it make sense to me as well, because it is a little confusing because we've got so many teams that's got ties. You get what I'm saying? But from what from what they were saying, from what the NBA and all that was saying, was that because the Pelican owns the tiebreakers over the Clippers and the Lakers don't. But then I'm like, but the only thing that's confusing me is that how can we jump the Lakers if we don't have if the Lakers got the tiebreaker over us?
Yeah, that's why I'm confused at myself. That's why I didn't understand it at first.
But that right, and I'm just repeating what a lot of folks was discussing because they were trying to explain it, but it didn't make sense. So that's why I'm trying to rerun it right now. But that's just what they said. I don't know if anybody else knows, but that's just what they said. And then that's why I asked these questions, because I'm like, wait a minute. But for some reason they said because the Pelicans own the tiebreaker over the Clippers, but the Lakers don't, that we can jump the Clippers, but the Lakers can't jump the Clippers. Some weird jump like that. I don't know, but that's what they said. Okay. We're going to see, though. I don't know if you can make it if you have a better sense of it, or anybody else has a better sense of how that works. Then let me know, please. But from what I heard, I'm just giving y'all some of the stuff that I heard. And I was just trying to go over it because I'm like, wait a minute. because we only have one more game. But if they lose one, then that's gonna get them, whoop de whoop de whoop. But you can't. The Lakers can't. They'll be tied up with the Lakers. Wait a minute.
Are you good? No, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, will they just give you the jump because the Clippers are the overall, they're in a higher seed. So, I mean, that'll probably force us down. But, I mean, that's a
Because to
dream
be honest
scenario
with
for them.
you, it is. It's because I would rather just go straight to the playoff and not have to play a play-in, and I would rather not have. If my scenario was, I don't care if the Lakers or the Pelicans make the six. I don't really want to play the Lakers, to be honest with you.
And the thing is, right?
And I'm
Uh,
not just gonna put my team down like we can't beat the Lakers, but y'all have been a better team this season because y'all won the tiebreaker over us. But I still will never put my team and say we don't have an opportunity to win. But I ain't delusional neither and just gonna sit here and like how Laker fans are and just say we the best. We in a playing for a reason, okay?
but, it also can unfold a number of ways, right? The Clippers could end up winning, and the
Both of
Warriors
them.
could end up losing their last game.
But we got the tiebreaker over the Warriors too.
Do y'all? I don't know.
Yeah, we do because for some reason, every time the Warriors wanted to play the Pelicans, they sat their people out except for one game, and that was the recent
Oh,
game that we just lost. But if you look it
now
up, we got the
Warriors
tie.
over y'all.
So we don't
The
have the
War,
tiebreaker over the Warriors.
yeah, y'all beat the Warriors one time, 83 to 128. And then the Warriors beat y'all March 3rd, 108 to 99. And then they beat you again 120 to
When
109.
when they beat us again, when was that? Because I got to check that out because last time I looked, we only played them 3 times.
Yes. And y'all won when they set everybody. And
Are
then,
you sure it was only 3 times? I wish I can. I
yes,
can't look.
the game two, y'all played
Now
108,
that
99.
could be true because the scenarios that I was listening to, they said that if the Lakers and the Warriors both lose a game, then the Pelicans can jump all of that. So that could be true.
Yeah, that would be perfect if the Lakers and Warriors were to lose for y'all. But I don't. If the Lakers lose to the Jazz, holy,
The Lakers just
I'd
lost to
be
the
pissed.
Jazz.
No, we beat them.
Oh, what? Oh, in overtime?
Yeah, we actually start turning up instead of like letting these dudes feel like they was nice.
Yeah, in overtime, Nico.
And then we see the Warriors play the Trailblazers. They love beating the shit out of the Trailblazers.
Well, the Trailblazers ain't playing nobody. The Warriors can easily get that. That's why I really didn't bring up that scenario. Only one I can really count on is maybe the Clippers losing the game.
The Clippers play the Trailblazers tomorrow.
Yeah, but it's a back to back. And who they play? Who's the last team they play?
They playing the Suns that ain't gonna start nobody.
Yeah, but that don't mean a bench team can't beat you
I
if
don't
you're
know. Kawhi
tired.
Leonard been playing out his mind.
Yeah, but if it's a back to back and you tired, you never know.
Yeah, it is on the road too, but I mean, look, it ain't that far. That's one thing to go from like a Utah team,
I mean,
perhaps.
you
Lakers just
seen you hear me. I've been talking about the plan because more than likely that's what it's gonna be. But there's still a chance that you don't know how things happen. Sometimes you be like, what the hell? How they let this team beat them? So you never know. And I didn't really bring up the Warriors because I feel like they can handle what they got going on. But the Clippers back to back, there could be an opportunity that they lose. You feel me?
all right. Let's go ahead
But
and let me read this
majority
for
of
you.
the conversation I've been having I've been sitting here discussing playing because that's probably what the situation is gonna be. So I ain't delusional, but there's still a chance.
I want to
Of
know your
course,
response to
we
this.
still got to beat the Timberwolves too. You know what I'm saying? If we don't
Yeah,
beat the
no, for
Timberwolves,
sure.
then you can count that Clipper loss out.
All right, look. Christy Griffin says Lakers are on the play-in due to their roster from the beginning of the season, and that's facts. Quit dreaming for them Pelicans. What's your response to that?
I don't know who the fuck that person is that said that. That's my response. And
Damn.
and the Lakers are in the play-in due to their what?
The roster in the beginning of the season.
Yeah, and the Pelicans are in the play-in due to uh Zion being injured. Okay,
Yeah, he definitely start falling when he got hurt.
and then
I
they
mean,
figured it out. And then they figured it out with Zion. Bi, could you seen Bi just came back in fucking March. Then they
yeah,
figured it out, and then we went on a what 10-game winning streak. Or well, we lost 2 out of 11 games. So come on, like if you're gonna say something, speak it all. And that's one thing I don't like is because anytime a team mentions the Pelicans, they never, ever, ever, ever state the fact that we have an injured player. It's always like, oh, but they played such and such and they had an injured player, but so did we.
yeah. Now y'all
As
haven't
if
been like,
as if Zion isn't on the team. Because y'all know damn well if Zion was still on, he wasn't injured, we probably wouldn't be in no playing.
yeah, he's a game changer for sure.
And y'all can call him fat and y'all can discredit him, but y'all wasn't saying that shit when that man was out there doing 360 dunks.
Yeah, no, look, I think Zion is a supreme athlete. I think he's not only a game changer but a game winner. I was pretty upset when I was watching the Pelicans game this year, and they kept going to CJ and they kept going to Bi when Zion was cooking. Like I don't know why they and he had mismatch too. Like literally, if a guard is on him, a guard can't do nothing with him. And CJ kept forcing dumbass shots, and Bi kept doing post ups and weird shits when Zion was cooking, and they ended up losing that game. Uh, I do think that the way that he started playing before injury, it was no more of that we taking the ball out of Zion's hands. It was more so Zion go get us a bucket, and he was.
Yeah, but you got to
He's a bucket.
understand too. But Nico, it was a good time period of when Zion was playing that Bi wasn't playing. They only played 10 games together, so you really can't say you didn't like how they was Bi was they was get taking the ball out of Zion's hand for Bi because they only played Bi and Zion only played 10 games this year together.
Yeah. No, I only say that
So
because
Bi was kind of hurt at the when Zion was cooking, and then Zion got hurt, and Bi came back, and then Bi had to figure it out, and then now they back on their little winning streak. So you know you really can't. Now CJ's played with Zion and played with Bi the most, and like I just told you, that's why I said at the end of the day, if we had to choose between Trey and CJ, they definitely keeping Trey because CJ has changed up his game a little bit. I noticed because I didn't like CJ holding the ball that much either. Like I know you used to do that, and I know you might have been good at doing that, and you probably did that in Portland. But this is a whole nother team, and sometimes you have to adjust your play style to affect the team in a positive way because not every team plays like Portland plays. And the
okay,
only way that
all
you're
right,
going to be able to see a Trey Murphy or some of these other players grow and become who they need to become, you have to involve them in the game. And Bi is really good with doing that. CJ is not. CJ is a dancer. He like to dance. He like to be one on one. But lately, CJ has been off the ball a lot more because since Bi has been having the ball more. And when Bi his first this choice is Trey, and if Trey ain't open, then his second choice is CJ. And I like CJ playing like that off the ball better because CJ, you got 5 seconds. You either shoot the shot or you find a better play or whatever. And he's been more effective that way. CJ will get his 20 points, but I don't need you shooting 50. I don't need you shooting 50 times to get your 20 points.
yeah, I understand.
When
I
30 of
will
those
say this,
shots
right?
can be Trey Murphy. You feel what I'm saying? But you don't want to pass the ball up. So you shooting 50 times to get 20. That's not winning basketball. Because 30 of those times, instead of shooting it, you should have been passing it to somebody like a Bi or Trey. But CJ has changed that up a little bit. He probably realized that look, we didn't bring you here. We have a star player, which is Zion, and second star player, which is Bi. We brought you in for that veteran leadership. You've done what you needed to do when you was in Portland, but we just need you to sit back and just be a leader, and then get your little 20, but don't take 50 shots getting 20 points, because that ain't gonna
Yeah,
win no
I get
games.
that. His efficiency has dropped off this year. I will say this to elevate your argument. Let's say you do defend yourself in the play-in. You play the Nuggets. How you think that's going?
I think we'll be all right with the Nuggets. I feel like every time we did play the Nuggets, we played pretty good with the Nuggets.
Wait. What you mean? All right, you mean like winning? You beating them?
I could see I could see we beating the Nuggets. I think with 7 game playoffs against the Nuggets, I mean, seven, you get seven. The thing about the playoffs is you got 7 chances to learn a team, to figure them out, to make adjustments. Willie is a new coach, so I don't know how good he'll be making adjustments like that. But if we get a Zion back, and even if we don't, I still feel like we would be okay. I think we could win against the Nuggets, yes. I'm not gonna say, oh hell yeah, but I think we could win against the Nuggets. And they even had talks of Jose, and even though Jose ain't a bucket getter, but he is a energizer, and he played well against some and Basil's probably gonna contest that. And even though Jokic is way bigger than Jose, but when you so tall and you got a little person doing circles around you, it's a lot to keep up with.
All right, I will say, shout out Basil. I am not a believer of the Nuggets. I do think I think you guys can win for sure.
And I'm telling you, they're gonna bring that. And see what it is now. I have two things about Zion. One, he ain't coming back, but we don't know for sure because they haven't told us straight up. Two, he is coming back, and the reason why I say this, so either one, he could just be out, but then two, they could be playing Zion like they could be doing it. So all of a sudden, people could say, "Oh my goodness, the Pelicans." Or the management are so smart because they just they just waited and they pulled out their secret weapon because teams are not going to be thinking that Zion's playing just like y'all think Zion's not going to play. And when you go out there and you say, okay, the game plan is to guard BI, double them, triple them, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute, the day of the game you saying Zion playing? So now you got to change stuff up. And if BI is cooking like BI is cooking and Trey is cooking like Trey is cooking and you got to worry about Trey, BI, CJ, Zion, come on now.
Well,
It ain't
they
just
said they're
offense, it's defense.
reevaluating them soon, right?
Oh, they just did. They just gave us a reevaluation notice, whatever you want to call it. They gave us an update yesterday.
So he can play basketball.
No, they didn't say that he was gonna play, and they didn't say he wasn't gonna play. What they said was he is still on his workout routine or something situation.
Okay, I mean
And
that's
that's
good
why they're
enough,
not giving it for the Lakers.
I
Yeah,
would
I don't
say,
think that I definitely don't think they're gonna throw Zion in a 1 game elimination tournament because you do got to remember too, like somebody who's coming back into the game, they have to adjust. Your team has to adjust to adding a new player like that. But when you have 7 times to figure it out, you have a better opportunity versus let's just throw Zion in a 1 game elimination. You feel me? Like that might not be a good idea.
yeah,
If you're playing
yeah.
decent, if
You
you've
get
been
some
playing
time
some
off.
winning basketball. Right. So, and not only that, but they said that he hasn't they want to get a real practice in before he goes. And lately, teams don't practice like that at the end of the season. And I think we do one more practice Saturday. And so he's gonna do the full practice with the team and everything Saturday. Probably see how he's feeling and everything after a practice like that. But they're not gonna throw him in no tournament game because I just feel like if you're going to throw a person in that hasn't played for months in a 1 game elimination, that could kind of hurt you too.
Yeah.
It's going to mess up the flow, the chemistry that y'all have already been kind of working with. You got to think Willie he's only been playing a certain amount of players because it is the end of the season and you got to make sure that these certain players have this chemistry building for you know what I'm saying? Like, you really got to tighten up, like, who's going to play and who's not really going to be playing and shit like that. And then it just, boom, let's throw him in. We got 1 time to win. Like, no, I don't think that would be a good idea. But I do think it would be a better idea to all of a sudden out of nowhere surprise your playoff team and say Zion's coming back, and then you got 7 games. Even if we lose the first game with Zion coming back, because the team is like, what do we do? You know, we're used to playing like this. Now we got to worry about Zion. At least you can see what's going on, and you got 6 more games to play.
Yeah. I mean, look, if you guys defend yourselves, I do see him potentially coming back, because if he's ready enough to, to play basketball, because they said they cleared him for on-court activities.
Yeah, he's
And if he's been cleared 2 weeks ago for that, and they'll reevaluate him, uh, and that just happened, yeah, he's pretty much able to play basketball. And I think in another 2 weeks, which probably be around the time the playoffs officially start,
right.
there's no reason for him not to play.
Right. And even if you, hell yeah,
But
there's
let's
no
say even if
reason.
it's not game one, right? Not to cut you off, even if it's not game one, let's say he come back like a game 3. You know what I'm saying? It's a win-win.
Oh, I think it'll be better game 1, because you got 7 games to against one particular team to figure it out. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just in case you have some little knickknacks that need to be adjusted or figured out when you do add a dominant player like that. And then you don't know how Zion's gonna play, because he hasn't played in so long either. That's another thing. Like, you don't want to put him on a court and ain't played in months in an elimination game where it's like that valuable and you need to play that hard one game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna have some rust.
Well, he's kind of like the player that a majority of his buckets come at the rim, so he ain't gonna be too rusty. He always gonna be a super athlete
No,
until
you could be rusty. I've seen Zion be rusty. You could get that. You could be rusty on the part of like getting a lot of turnovers because your ball handling is rusty.
Yeah, no, I say that. I'll say that happened because he hadn't played in like a year plus. He's played this year, so his body is already somewhat adjusted to, where it's at now. It's been a few months, of course, but it's nowhere near compared to how long he was out before. So
Yeah.
I think it'll be half of what you've seen. You know what I'm saying? It'll take a game to get back in rhythm for him.
Right. And
Um,
you don't want that game to get back, the game that you need to get back in rhythm to be a elimination game.
yeah, no, game 3, you'd be fine. You ain't going to get eliminated no game 3.
And I think that's the
I,
reason why they haven't said, "Oh, Zion is a go," is because then you're gonna have fans questioning, well, why the hell he's not in the play, why he's not doing the playing. And I just don't think that him being in the turn, I mean, it would, of course, yeah, he makes a big difference, but in this, due to the situation, I don't think it would be a go. Now, maybe if we don't beat the Lakers and we have to play the second elimination game, maybe they'll think about it. But I don't think they want to just throw them in there like that. And it's like, okay, well, if we make the playoffs, we really have a reason to just, like, it's a real reason to just put them back in this for the season. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, okay, now you have an opportunity to play some playoff games, so let's go ahead and, but just a tournament, like, let's see if we could get there first. And if we can get there, then all right, let's throw Zion in there. So I think that's the only reason why they haven't really just told the fans, yep, he's playing. Well, for one, is because you don't want to hype everybody up and then be like, well, why the hell he ain't in the tournament? People are going to be like questioning the management and all this type of stuff. And then 2, if you don't say nothing, then the teams ain't going to be sitting here scouting you.
yeah. I guess that is kind of like a 100 IQ strategy as far as if he does come back, and it's kind of like abrupt. You can't really prepare for that.
Right, you can't, because it's going to be like a spare of a moment type of thing. And then it's like, shit, Zion coming back tonight? Well, damn. So so let's change up the game plan. It ain't no double teaming BI, or you can double team BI, but then y'all like to double team Zion too. So who you leaving open? Leave Trey open if you want to. Then he gonna shoot the lights out at the 3.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good.
I would say. Oh no, you good. Go ahead.
It's all sounds good. I don't know what's really going on. But that's just how I look at it. I mean, if it was me, and that's probably to be honest, that's probably how I would do it.
So, all right, let's say this, right? What is your ideal situation as Zion coming back in a series against the Nuggets? Because I don't think you're not going to get swept or nothing like that, or you're not even going to be in an elimination game to probably 6 or 7. I don't see them just like 4-0 in you or 4-1. What would be your ideal situation for his return?
What you mean? What?
As far as when he should come back in the playoffs?
I think he should come back game 1. Don't wait till game 3. I think you should start it from the beginning. It'll give you more games to figure it out, just in case you need to figure something out. I think it should be game 1. I don't think they should say anything until day of, or whenever you have to turn in that sheet, your deadline. I think you should turn it in on the deadline. I think it should be game 1 because that gives you 7 games. If you win some, you get 7 opportunities. It might not even last the 7 games. You feel me?
Yeah.
We could beat somebody with Zion and.
Yeah, I was about to get up out of here. I need everybody to hit the like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV. We're gonna be back rapping tomorrow. Peace and love, Nico. Shout out Jessica. Any shout outs?
Shout out Jessica. Appreciate you, Flight. Shout out to Chad too, man.
Live.
Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.